this on, but I'm not seeing you guys' audio come across, which is not optimal.
That was the fanciest transition.
I know.
ever.
You guys should have seen the cool transition that just happened.
I want that.
Can you hear us? Can you hear you guys talk, Vinny? Are you on the stream? Well.
No, what you have to do is you have
Bummer.
to capture your desktop audio.
I thought I was capturing. I am capturing desktop audio.
Here, let me come help.
Well, crap. This is the one thing I couldn't test. This is how the podcast goes most of the time anyway. So
you're capturing desktop
audio.
You're capturing. Okay, so are you capturing?
Let's see if I capture what I hear.
Go you.
Hey, how about now, Vinny? Someone talk. That's not me.
Hi.
Woo!
Hola.
I think I hear it. Yeah, I definitely do.
Yep. Now it's coming through. I hear it's a few seconds delayed.
Yep. Oddly enough, what I had to do is capture my headphones. So that's all.
There it is.
All right. Make sure I'm nice and centered. No, that's not centered. That's centered. All right. Well, then, Travis, welcome. Travis is here. Welcome to the 200th episode of Bite Me Podcast. Everybody clap. It has been a long time coming. We are joined by a bunch of very special guests today. Some folks you know, some people you don't. And so we are going to get started with a little introduction of everyone. I will start. Hopefully you know me. I am Cliff Johnson. I am one of the many co-hosts of the Bite Me Podcast. I'm going to have everyone tell me just a little bit about yourself. If you are a streamer or a podcast producer or a content creator of some way, feel free to shout out your stuff, your content. We're all about boosting other folk here, so please don't be shy about that. Obviously, Bite Me Podcast is our podcast. You can find us on bitemepodcast.com. You can find us on all the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Bite Me Podcast. We stream right now. Hopefully you're watching twitch.tv/Bite Me Podcast. And that's all. Vinny, you're right next to me. Tell me your stuff, sir.
My name is Vinny Champa, as you guys know from the weekly questions for 200 episodes straight. It feels like it's not easy to do.
I think it's like 192.
Sure, that's true. I didn't start at the very beginning. I wish I did. Maybe I gotta ask 8 more questions this episode to make up for it.
There are at least 8.
See, there it is. But yeah, I stream a lot on twitch.tv/adventure and also do my own podcast, VIP Gaming Podcast. Go to vipgamingpodcast.com for that. There it is.
Fantastic. Thanks, Vinny. Dylan, tell us about you, man.
I got nothing for you.
He's got a great beard.
Dylan's also done 200 episodes of the Bite Me Podcast as our co-host.
I'm debating whether 200 is a better milestone than 4 years. Does that make 4 years?
Yeah, and
coming up?
4 years will be
in
November.
108 episodes.
Yeah,
so
4 years will be November 15th, I believe. So maybe we'll do another one then. Who knows? It'll be fun.
I can't really believe that almost 4 years has passed of doing this every week, which is a long time.
Same.
We'd go with a long time.
The funny thing is, if you actually count all of the things in the Bite Me Podcast feed, we're actually at like 240 episodes. So, this is 200 mainline. Jacob, tell us about you, sir.
Hi, I'm Jacob Frank. I have been listening to the Bite Me Podcast for probably 3 years now, it feels like. There's a time where I stopped talking to everybody in the Discord for a while, and now I'm back.
He's back.
I have my own podcast called the Charisma Check Podcast. We play live Dungeons and Dragons. We've been on a bit of a break right now, but yeah, come check us out.
Absolutely. It's good stuff. Shad, or as he will probably tell you, Polynerdic, that's where all his stuff is. Tell us about yourself, sir.
Yes, hey, thanks for having me on. I'm obviously very nervous about this.
What was it you said on Twitter that you're excited nervous? I like that word a lot.
Yeah, nervous-sided is a term
Nervous-sided.
my daughter started using years ago, so it's stuck in my vernacular. I podcast, I stream. It's all under the Polynerdic branding, twitch.tv/Polynerdic. I'm on YouTube. Polynerdic.com, polynerdic.wordpress.com if you like longer stuff, but I'm all over the internet.
I honestly have no idea how you create as much content as you do. Like, it's shocking how much content this dude puts out. So, good stuff. Megan,
Thank you.
say hello.
Hi, I'm Megan. I've been listening for about 3.5 years now, and I hang out on the Discord a lot.
I would like to give Megan a shout out for continuing to listen, even though I owed her magnets and stickers for like a year and a half. That's the kind of follow through you get when you join our podcast, is that I will send you something eventually. It's sometimes a very long eventually, but eventually. So that's where we're at. Hans, tell us who you are, sir.
Hi, I'm Hans. I pinch hit co-host Bite Me sometimes. We'll get back to 8-Bit Bites someday soon.
Absolutely.
And I stream as Mansocks on Twitch.
It's good stuff. Tarkov.
Just a lot of Tarkov.
Getting punched over and over and over again. Eddie,
Right
say
in the
hello,
bars.
sir.
Hola, damas y caballeros.
Oh, no.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Hi, I am Eddie. I go by multiple names.
Man of many faces.
Man of many faces. I went back to Weapon Man because I feel like that was my original name in the Discord.
I think so.
So to celebrate 200 episodes, I was like, why not go back to Weapon Man before I decided to go Hyper, before I went Mighty, Ultra, Random Animals, Food. I am also the FedEx guy in the group. If you follow the Discord group, you will constantly see the things I deliver. Most recently, a sectional sofa, which turned into a whole gag.
I tell you, man, I had no idea that many people had couches delivered via FedEx. It's cruel and unusual, and you should go to a store and have them delivered by delivery people, not Eddie. It's mean. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, listen, I'm telling you right now, guys, the holidays are right around the corner. It's all over the news. Black Friday's pretty much canceled. So do your shopping now.
Yep.
Save us the trouble. That way you are guaranteed
To get it on time.
get everything on time. Because I can give you guys a quick thing. Labor Day really sucked for us.
Oh, yeah.
We were backed up. And when I mean backed up, just put in your head, like, what's the worst case these guys would look like? Times that by like 10.
Ugh.
So it took us about a solid 4 days just to dig out from Labor Day. And I worked an extra day just to be on the safe side. Did absolutely nothing.
Oh,
I work
geez.
for the post office, Eddie. I know exactly what you're going through. We just don't deliver sofas. The heaviest thing we carry is like dog food. So
I mean, you guys seen it. I'm pretty much the poster boy for Chewy.
I
We
just,
start posing with Chewy all the time.
I just want to see a mail truck drive by with like a couch, like, I don't know, jury rig tied to the top of it. It's going to be great. I love it.
I've actually seen UPS guys have like a regular UPS truck, but with a winch and an extra little cargo van on the back. And then I'm just like, you guys.
Love
guys
it.
can keep that.
Love it. All right, next up. Carter LeJohnson, the child. I would like to see the child. Tell me a bit about yourself, Carter.
Hi, I'm his kid.
You just pointed at Colby.
Sometime. Oh, yeah,
Is there something I should know, Colby?
I did. Let's see. That way.
Yep, there I am.
There you go.
I stream at tier 1. It's long. That's about it.
Twitch.tv/triple trouble 88 TRI or TR1, and then however you spell triple and trouble 88. You'll get there. Watch the Discord. He announces there. Colby, thank you for being fashionably late. Can he talk?
At least he warned you.
Yeah, he did warn me. He did tell me he was not showing up in time.
Now we're stalling.
Unmute yourself, Colby, and then talk.
Or talk.
I don't think he can hear us.
Point at your ears like we can't hear him. Just point at your ears. We can't hear him.
he might not even know he's.
That
here.
would assume that he is looking at us to be able to get the visual cue.
Could be.
Maybe he's
Which,
adjusting.
by his eye motions, I would say is a solid no, he is not.
Yeah, it's scary.
He
That
is
is a
reading
scary look.
the Twitter.
Anyway,
Is
he's
he good at reading lips?
I don't know, man. Anyway, he's Colby. He's my brother. He's been hosting with us for like probably 9 months now, I would guess. Probably about that.
Time is an illusion,
yeah,
so
time is-
I have no guess.
He's right. Probably maybe longer than that. I might have been since the end of last year. I don't have any idea.
It might be 18 months.
It could be.
And it's probably last month.
Colby doesn't
how
have
2020 works.
Colby doesn't have any social media that we should talk about on this podcast. It is all not safe for everything. He does do another podcast with me occasionally. We're kind of in a hiatus called OMG Watch This. It's omgwatchthis.com. It's a lot of fun. We talk about bad movies. So I don't. Colby, are you there?
Check Discord.
He says he has no sound.
Oh, well, I guess that's something. Leave and
My
rejoin,
language.
man. All right, so we are going to get on to the first section of the podcast, and that is something that no one here is prepared for. I hope you guys enjoy this. It is quiz time. Are you guys ready? No one.
I've actually been studying for 2 weeks.
I will be
so-
honest in saying that if what you had done is just gone to the first 3 results on Google and said for like video game quiz, you would know all the answers. Hopefully none of you thought to do that. So we'll see. All right, I am going to pull you out of the way here. And it is time for the Bite Me Podcast quiz. I've never needed 3 monitors worse in my entire life. All right, question number 1. Are you guys all ready?
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so what you're going to do when you get the answers, send them to me in chat. On the Zoom chat, I will keep track of who
you
is
need to
winning.
Screen share.
Say again?
You need to screen
Oh,
share.
no. Oh, no, I'm going to read them to you. It'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine.
Oh, okay.
All right, so don't cheat. You could cheat. I know you can cheat, but please don't. It would just make it sad for everyone. There's 2 rounds. The winner of each round will win a $20 gift card to the video game store of their choice, be that Steam, be that Xbox, be that PS4. Originally, I was going to tell Colby he couldn't win, but I don't think he can hear us, so it's fine. Whatever. It's all
I
good.
can hear.
Oh,
No!
joke's on you.
Oh,
Oh, well.
Get all the dogs I
No.
want.
I tried to make these. I know we've got a wide range of video game knowledge here, so I tried to stretch it out a little bit. So some questions will probably be easier than other questions depending on who you are. Question number 1: what does NES stand for? Hopefully, we started with an easy one here. So remember, send me the answers. Oh, these are
Can't
good.
spell.
I win.
Is
I
spelling
win.
count?
Spelling does not count, man.
Okay.
I spell worse than everybody else. All right. It
Wait,
looks.
no.
I'm happy.
Did you
This is
prepare
just a question
songs
for
for
an
the
age test.
lulls while we're answering?
It does feel like it's an age test, doesn't it?
Does this really say it on there?
Ooh, 87
All
chat.
right. So I
this
think everyone
feels
got
like
that.
a SAT test.
Nah, there's no little bubbles to fill out. There's no
Hey,
little
Eddie, Eddie, you need to set it to where you're only sending to Cliff.
bubbles.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Somebody got a freebie.
There you go. All right. I think everyone got a point for that round. It looks like.
If anyone didn't know that, let me know and I'll throw them out of the chat.
Oh,
All right, so obviously the answer, if you hopefully you got that one right. I have so many windows open right now, it's not even funny.
It's
ridiculous.
NVIDIA Entertainment System, right?
It is the NVIDIA Entertainment System made by
Nokia.
GeForce.
Also
Nokia.
pronounced NES, of course. NES.
All right, where did my window go?
You can take your NES and you can.
The Nintendo
Oh,
Entertainment
that
System.
sentence.
Good job. All right, this next one is maybe a little harder, maybe a little easier. I guess we'll see. What does MMORPG stand for?
a lot of typing. A lot of typing on a cell phone.
I will let you skip the RPG part. I think everyone knows what that stands for.
I win again.
Yep.
Can't type that fast.
No, actually, I'm sorry. No, Hans was first. Yep.
Hey, Hans is just cheating. You know what I mean? I think it's
I
confirmed.
gave he hosted the Zoom, so I gave him early access to all the answers. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
Honestly, we should probably just be playing Beat Hans. I think that's
Sure.
the game.
I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. So
Does Beat Hans just involve a stick and hanging him like a
I
pinata?
spelled it wrong.
yes,
hope that doesn't
absolutely,
matter.
absolutely.
Hans, do you have any candy on you?
Uh,
Oh.
right.
No.
Unfortunate.
I was very stupid in putting this together before I knew what everyone's name was going to be on this, and so now I have to like search for everyone. So that's all right. Hans Carter.
My name's Vinny, just so you're aware.
Oh, did I get it right?
You spelled online wrong, Carter, but
Wow.
Oh, God.
Colby's answer. So everyone's answered, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't see Eddie's, but there. Eddie, I don't see yours, man.
Just go on. I had a brain fart. Just go on. Just go on.
All right. Colby's answer was my favorite: massively multiplayer online rocket-propelled grenade, which is another
I would
thing.
play that.
Not exactly wrong.
It's not exactly wrong. It's not exactly wrong. All right. Obviously, the answer is massively multiplayer online role-playing game, or MMORPG, as I like to say it. Next question. What was this
How
one?
can I have MMORPG when I haven't had any pig?
I'm going to. This one's a little harder. This one is, I would say, mildly subjective, and so I guess if you're Hans and you're willing to argue this, I might be willing to.
Oh my God! Let's have a fight.
Oh, that is wrong, Hans. Absolutely wrong.
That is absolutely not wrong.
What was the first commercially successful first-person shooter? And it is not what you just answered.
Liar.
Nope. Also wrong, Hans.
Was that
You're not
one?
thinking old enough, sir.
Commercially successful. This is.
What is the? What do you mean commercially
All
successful?
right, Hans got it right on his third try.
But I don't believe that's true.
I don't believe that's true.
I mean, it depends on your. I mean, I know why you're thinking that, but I think monetarily.
You're correct. The one you picked was more successful than the one I picked. All right, I will let everyone have. See, Colby got it right. Megan got it right. I'm sorry, Hans.
I want to change mine.
All right.
Doom was the
Everybody
one.
else got that right. Sweet.
I will give everyone a point for Doom. That is
Perfect.
That is.
Oh, I put Halo. Okay, cool.
It is.
Oh, I
it was
put
not
gold.
Halo.
I put Halo first, and then I changed it to GoldenEye.
All right, so we'll give a point to Hans for Doom, even though I don't think he's right.
Those of you that picked Halo are right in my heart.
Exactly. Halo not right. Dylan. Sorry,
Vinny's
no
points
Chex
are the
Quest.
ones I'm going for.
Shad is right with 1 point. Megan is right with 1 point. Vinny put both, so I guess we'll give Vinny the point. No GoldenEye. All right, so I think.
So hold on a minute. I would say if you're talking commercially successful, and your definition of commercially successful is the most money made of a game, I would bet that Halo is actually the winner there.
I agree. I agree.
What is the first commercially successful first-person shooter? It doesn't mean it was the most successful. It means the first viably successful first-person shooter. The answer is Wolfenstein 3D, but I'll let you have Doom. That's fine.
What about Blake Stone?
Which one?
That was going to be my first guess. Blake Stone.
Yeah, you get earlier than that, and it's a little bit of a crapshoot. But I'm still gonna go with.
I'm sticking.
Can we go with Duck Hunt?
Duck Hunt is very good. Like I guess that is a first-person shooter. Like arguably, you could say that Duck Hunt is a first-person shooter.
Give Eddie
Someone
a point.
put down Duck Hunt. I think they get the point.
All right, we've got a
Eddie a
four-way
point.
tie for first here, guys. So we're gonna have to mix this up. So officially first-person shooter, Wolfenstein 3D. Next question. This one, this is not a trick question. This is not any, like, don't overthink this is what I'm saying. What is the best-selling video game of all time? And like that doesn't exclude pack-ins, doesn't exclude anything. Best-selling video game of all time.
So not pack-in.
No, it could absolutely be a pack-in.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about? Are you including arcade games?
I am not including arcade games.
Are we including what's that term? I'm bad with vocabulary. What's that term for money?
So it's not. I'm saying selling video games. It's not most revenue. That's actually going to be another question. So, let's see. Carter got it right.
Yes. I'm going.
Carter
to get
so far
all
is the
dogs.
only person to get it right, and Hans is correct. If we were including arcade games, it would be Pac-Man. Dylan got it right. Hans got it right.
I am going to win this so I can buy all the dogs.
I had my full answer typed out and then it clicked, so I erased it.
Looks like we got a +1 for Vinny.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to be very apologetic too if I miss any of these because nope.
This guy's a terrible person, but
I believe that is a hint. We'll call that a hint. Anyone else? Anyone else before I call this one?
the creator is a terrible human being.
The creator
who hates
is a
people.
terrible human being who I was very happy when they removed his name from that video game.
Yeah.
All right, wrapping this up. The answer is Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Really?
Yep, 200 million copies sold. It's a lot of games. It beats
I put GTA 5.
It beats GTA 5 by about 20 million copies.
I put Tetris.
Tetris. Tetris was the Tetris was correct for a number of years until very, very recently. Minecraft, the thing that a lot of people don't think about is that it's not only available on the PC and every single gaming platform, but it is also available on phones and iPads. So
And it's been around since like 2009.
Yep, it's been around for a long time, and it's not super expensive. Like you can get it on an iPhone for $7. So
And it never dropped in popularity, really.
absolutely not. All right,
I'm gonna say that I think that if Tetris was counted for everything, it would win.
Probably if you counted every like keychain they'd put it on. If you counted,
I had
I
had a keychain that played Tetris. So
yeah, I did too. And
I'm gonna say I'm right in my heart.
that is
Can you play it on a pregnancy test?
probably.
Probably.
I actually had a buddy who wrote Tetris for his TI-82 calculator. So, you know. All right, next question. This is kind of the same vein here. What is the top grossing video game of all time? I am going to add a caveat that it is a top grossing video game familiar to Western audiences. There are two video games that actually have made more money than this, and but they're both predominantly South Korean in audience. So the best grossing video game of all time.
Is this a specific title or is it like a franchise?
It is a specific title, not a franchise. And I am afraid you are incorrect, Hans. You have to take into account a video game. What I would say is it is a video game that has a lot of DLC. So far, nobody is right. It surprised me too. I actually thought I knew what it was, and nope, it's not a franchise. Good guess, Cole. It's not that. That actually made a lot of sense.
Has a lot
DLC
of
as in what? Skin? As in skins?
Specifically, yes.
Mm.
It is not Fortnite.
Oh.
Ah, damn it. Damn it.
Say that as I type it in.
All right, you guys. I will give one last hint. The number 1 and number 2 game, I believe, are at least two. The company that makes this game has 2 games in the top 3. If that gives you a hint at all, it is not Grand Theft Auto.
Dang. All right. Well, I must be the most laid back, laziest gamer on the planet.
No, right?
It is not.
So
Call
now
of
I
Duty.
want to know the answer because I'm going to call you out on this. We'll see.
The answer is League of Legends.
How much?
$10 billion.
So Pac-Man's made 14 billion.
Adjusted for inflation.
Oh.
Yeah, as of 2016.
All right, I will give points for Pac-Man. That is $10 billion in current day money.
League of Legends is not a good game.
It is not my thing. All right, who guessed Pac-Man? Megan, Hans.
The GTA. I'm like, hey, yeah, people dress those shark books.
Right?
Shark books. You think like, hey, I need 10,000.
So League
shark
of
books
Legends
every day.
hasn't had TV shows yet, remember? Or a hit single on the radio. I mean, they did have that.
Interestingly, I believe the number 2 behind the number 1 and number 2 were both South Korean. I don't remember what they were, but I think number 2 or number 3 is World of Warcraft because it has so much recurring monthly revenue from subscriptions. All right, next question. This is an easy one. I think this will be one that gets everyone a little point here. Black Ops is the subtitle of which video game? Before I even finish saying it.
We're all
Carter, you're
just
grounded.
pile it in.
What?
Grounded on a podcast. Oh my God.
I
All
don't
right.
know. That's a first. I want to say on a podcast.
We got points for Shad. We've got points for
Wait, no.
Vinny.
No, that's wrong.
We've got points for Mr. Hans. We've got points for
I
Jacob.
changed my answer.
Man.
Where did I lose
FedEx
you?
man better get that point.
Jacob. We've got points for Mr. Dylan. Colby is being stupid, and
Did I get it right?
you're not allowed to change your answer, Carter. All right.
I can erase it.
I think that is everyone.
To go back to a question 3 times ago,
Yes.
I think Minecraft or Minesweeper sold more than Minecraft.
Minesweeper.
You might actually be right as a pack-in, because it came with every version of Windows since Windows 3.1. You might actually be right. I mean, no one's ever paid for it, but if you include pack-ins, you might be right, actually.
Someone could
Would a
say
Wii
the
Sport
nation.
be on that? Would a Wii Sport be the top in that?
It's close. It's got like 140, 150 million. It's got a
Did
lot.
you guys tell me you never bought Minesweeper 3D?
I never bought mine. I've never even heard of Minesweeper 3D.
Day
Not
one
real.
purchase.
Black Ops is the subtitle of the Call of Duty games. Next question.
Duty.
This is another easy one, I hope. Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik is the enemy of which video game character? All right,
Place am
so we
I?
got Carter. We got Megan. We've got Vinny. We've got Dylan.
Mine is correct.
Mine
Uh,
is
Eddie,
too.
Come on, man. We got a reboot out of it.
This one always tricks me because I mix it up with a different doctor from a different franchise on the same system.
Mega Man.
You're willing to say that yours is correct, Cole?
Yeah, it's just a different name for him.
All right, I'll accept that, I guess. I can't prove him wrong.
Oh wait, I know a different name too.
All right. I think that's everyone. Did I miss
Where's Eddie?
Eddie? You put one in?
Yeah. Where
The
am I supposed to
cartridge
be
isn't
sending these
here.
answers? Should be in Discord, right?
No.
I think I've been sending
He's been sending to
Oh.
Discord the entire time.
Yeah, give me 2 points, man. I answered right for 2 of these.
Yep, he
Many
did.
questions.
Eddie did get the last 2 right.
Give me my points.
Let's see. 2 for Weapon Man. All right. Answer is, of course. Actually, let me hit save here. The answer is Sonic the Hedgehog. So tell me what Rockman is.
Oh,
Cole.
okay. I thought it was Mega Man. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
Mega
because I have to
Man.
take a point away from Colby.
A different blue Sega character.
Colby's now
Did you say
-1.
Dr. Wiley?
No,
Dr.
he said Ivo
Robotnik.
Robotnik.
Did you know that?
I
Dr.
saw-
Mega
Evo
Man's
Eggman
Nintendo.
Robotnik.
Did you know that Sonic's actual name
How the hell
is
did
Sonic?
I hear Wiley?
I don't know. You're drunk. All right, next question. This one's getting a little deep. This one's something that I'm not sure everyone will know. The question is, what is the name of the protagonist in the game Celeste?
I'd never played Celeste.
You should. It's great. Does anyone know it?
I know what it should be, but I don't remember what it's called.
Hey, man,
It does. Megan is
is-
right. It does start with an M.
Oh.
Vinny, good job, sir. Vinny gets a point.
I have no idea where I pulled that out of my brain.
That was good. That was very good.
Pro gamer.
Dylan is so close. So close.
The
I
spelling
guess
count.
an M name.
Carter actually might be right, but I don't know it. That's not her name, though. Hey, Megan got it, and Eddie got it.
I'm this close. I just don't remember what their name is.
You got a second, Carter. Guess. You can just.
1 second. 0 seconds.
Nope. All
Oh,
right, here we
no.
go. The answer is
Oh.
Madeline.
Mm.
Madeline,
Oh, crap, I thought it was the
Madeline.
protagonist.
Nope.
Or the
Climbs
antagonist.
a mountain.
Protagonist.
Crap.
That's all right. Okay, so this one is one that I expect Hans to get, and maybe Colby to get. We'll see. In what game does a knight named Dirk the Daring attempt to rescue Princess Daphne?
Oh no.
This might be.
Well,
I
Matt's
might not
gonna
know
say
this
right now,
game.
That sounds like an old man video game.
It is absolutely an old man video. Shad with the first answer. Good
You
job,
guys
sir.
are killing me here. It is not. It is the greatest game ever made.
No, it's not.
It is, and I don't have
God.
one yet. It makes me sad.
It's a game that I would like to own, Hans, only because I
Don
have
Bluth.
never been good enough to.
You can get it on DVD.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was a laser disc originally, and that was the cool thing,
no,
right?
I'm not, then.
You're not right.
What was
Carter.
what was the princess's name?
Princess Daphne.
Daphne. She was very well drawn.
She was, yeah.
I think I know what it is, and I
Vinny,
cannot.
hey, Vinny comes through, gets it.
So
I
back
think
in
I
the
know what
day,
it is, and I can't think of it.
when I walked into an arcade and saw this game, it was so popular that they actually had a second monitor like those sitting above it, so people standing around could actually see the action on the screen.
Ooh, you are close,
Because it
Carter,
was
but
so
not
crazy.
This was before the invention of TV, right, Hans? Because
Oh yeah, this is yeah.
It's up there
I
with
mean, they
Oregon
made a
Trail.
TV just for this.
like
The games on the rocks.
I assumed you got off of the prairie and went and watched, this game.
Yeah, there are people actually acting it out, and you just say, "Okay, move left."
All right, I think everyone has put in an answer. We got a handful of right ones. The answer is Dragon's Lair. If you've never played that game, it is
Don't.
it is worth checking out just because it's gorgeous. It was created by Don Bluth, ex-Disney animator and the creator of the
Watership Down.
Watership Down. The Secret
Did he
of
do
Nim.
Watership Down?
He did not.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
The Secrets of Nim.
Nim.
The worst part is that is the one of the few arcade games I've played in an arcade.
You need to get yourself to an arcade,
Secret of
sir.
Nim.
All
That's the
right.
one with the mouse,
We don't
right?
have any where I live.
That is a problem. All right, next question. I think we're actually getting pretty close to the end of round one. What is Pearl's signature color in Splatoon 2?
Oh no, it's
Carter got it right.
Yes.
Colby got it right.
Hey, good guess.
I never played Splatoon.
I have
Neither
not.
did I, and I got it right.
I'm
so-
going to give Dylan a point because that's close.
I think it's one of two, right?
it's the one that's
Shad got
not
it right.
the other color. There's only
Right.
two colors, so it's
Right.
one of the other.
Megan got it right. Vinny got it right.
Technically, Cliff, my second answer is correct.
You are not wrong. Dylan is also not wrong. It is not green. That was his answer. All right. Any other guesses before?
Well,
we
the
go?
other one's green.
I keep forgetting to give Eddie points.
The two squids. One is green and the
Yeah,
other
you
one
lost
is
points.
something else.
All right, here we go. We're gonna call this one good. The answer is pink. I did not realize there was only two colors.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. That is the end of round one, and I believe we have a clear victor in Mr. Vinny DeVinster Champa. Second place, Hans. Third place, Megan. Fourth place, Dylan. And I don't think we need to talk any lower than that. That seems
Ow.
that seems kind of mean. Everyone else tied for fifth, except for. Yeah, you guys did fine, really. All right, we do
now
not
we-
need
we
the
gotta get
tiebreaker,
some
which is
food.
good because the tiebreaker was who created the video game Minecraft, which we gave away during the Minecraft question.
It wasn't Phil Spencer?
It was not Phil Spencer. It was Notch. I would have given a bonus
know.
point if you known his name was Marcus Person. He is a terrible person, and
He
I
is.
dislike him a lot. All right, round two. Vinny, $20 Steam gift card, I assume, coming your way, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, let me see. I don't know how
Big
to.
Vin with the big win-win.
Vin with
There
the
it
win-win.
is.
I don't know how to reset these scores. That's a bit of a bummer. Hang on, let's see. I can clone this. Perfect. All right, we're back to zeros.
Grab another sticky note.
Right? I'll be honest, this is a lot harder keeping track of than I thought it would be. I went to a happy hour thing on Zoom and they did this and I was like, oh, that's really cool. It's fun. We'll do it. And like the guy who was keeping track did a real good job. I'm like, it'll be easy. I saw him do it. I was wrong. All right, first question of round two. The Kingdom of Hyrule is from which video game? Oh shoot, I forgot to add scores.
Boom.
They're coming in so fast. Slow down.
Spoiling it. It's Gears of War.
It
Sorry.
is Gears of War. We got the right one from Mr. Mansocks. We've got the right one from Megan. We've got the right one from Vinny.
It's a very fancy
Let's
cartridge.
see.
Hans.
We've got one from
I've got that too, Hans.
the right.
The gilded cartridge.
Oh,
Gold.
fancy.
Oh.
Weren't they all gold?
I think so.
Shut up.
Zelda 2 was, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were all gold.
That's
One and
just
two
the
were
normal
all gold.
edition.
Yep. All right.
Before gold editions of games.
Jacob, Colby.
That would have been 99.99 nowadays.
Yeah.
Is Joe still here? Joe hasn't guessed yet.
Comes with 4 skins and a different sword.
Come on, Joe. You know this one.
Hey, where is coleslaw?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's not Joe. I'm sorry. Eddie. I don't know what Joe. I was
Joe just
looking
said
at
he'll
her
be
Joe.
here in 15 minutes.
Okay, good. Coleslaw. We're missing coleslaw. We're missing Icon. The other guy. Icon is here. The kid. That's not Carter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean-
Eddie? Guesses? Eddie went away. All right. Well, the answer, of course, Zelda. The Legend of Zelda.
Link. It's the Legend of Link.
The
I
Legend
like.
of Link.
I didn't even occur to me that Hans is holding up the cartridge. Hans literally held up the answer.
You should just give everyone a point. It would have been much faster.
He did that for the first round too.
Just can't keep him down. All right,
Yeah.
here's one for Hans. Which 1978 game has generated $14 billion in revenue? It is not the one you think it is, Hans. Be careful. You have not already answered a question with this question.
That's just making
Well,
the question harder. Now you're.
So Pac-Man wasn't from 1978, so it's gonna be this.
Of course, I should have known that he would have known that.
You can't give him years.
Oh wait.
What 1978 is generated $14 billion in revenue adjusted for inflation?
That's before my time, guys. So
That was a year after I was
Fire?
born.
It was
fire. My answer's fire.
You'll be shocked to know the only person to have gotten this right so far is Hans.
We confirmed that this is not Pac-Man.
It is not
right?
Pac-Man.
I do
I
not
feel
have this
like
cartridge, but
this is
A lot of you also think
Oh.
that Pong came out
Okay.
way later than it did. There you go, Vinny. Vinny got it too.
Wait.
the worst part is doing that. I know what it is. I just can't think of the name right now.
Colby got it. That's 3. That's more than I figured
fun.
we'd get it.
Pretty fun game.
they don't invade Earth. They invade.
Oh.
I've got the wrong title for it.
Thanks.
Crap.
All right, we'll give.
Wait.
All right, I'll allow it. Megan, you rewrote it, so we'll give
I'm
Megan a
ruining
point.
your game. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. This is. I mean, did anyone think we were taking this seriously, Hans? We're absolutely not
No,
taking
I
it seriously.
hope
We're
not.
having fun. Yeah, you got it right, Carter. Space Invaders is the correct answer.
Uh,
There's,
Not asteroids.
it is not asteroids. There's nothing I like more about Hans than when I say it's not the game you think of. He's like, well, obviously Pac-Man didn't come out in 1978. Duh. It's the nerdiest dude I know. All right, here's another one that evolves around dates and Hans. What year was Fallout 3 released? At least you were all alive. I can tell you that.
no.
Everyone was alive for this one.
Do
I
we get
wasn't.
any plus or minuses on this one?
Oh, if you get within, if you're within plus or minus 1 year, I will give it to you. Colby got it right within plus or minus 1 year. Shad did not.
I was still in high school, I think.
You were probably still in high school. Close, Megan. No,
God.
or wait, no. Yes, Megan got it within 1.
This
Give
feels
me
unfair.
a range, Dylan. How old are you?
Colby got it right on his second try. Hans got it within 1.
Basically, how I know when games came out is if I was in school, because I remember.
Yeah.
Jacob
I'm
got it
thinking the
within
same
1.
way.
Carter missed it.
No.
You were off by 1.
I'm
What?
thinking the exact
Oh.
same way, Dylan.
Anyone else?
That'll learn you.
Did you get mine?
Eddie just guessed Tetris.
No,
that was-
that's from the last.
I think that was
question,
from the
man.
last one.
Yeah, get it together, show host.
Eddie got
Get
it
it
right.
together.
He guessed it correctly.
Did you receive mine, Cliff? I'm just making sure.
Did I give
You're
you a
gonna
point?
get some doo doo in the
Vinny.
FedEx truck, Cliff.
Vinny got it
Wow.
within 1.
Yeah,
Ooh,
hot.
This FedEx
Correct.
truck's gonna come in hot and just
Carter got it in 1 on his
steamer
second
on your
guess. and I'm like-
porch.
Oh.
Correct answer was 2008.
Mm.
Nailed it.
Remember getting the game of the
Were,
year.
what,
that
what,
game.
what year of high school were you in, Dylan?
I graduated in 2010, so it was depending when it came out. It was sophomore, junior, or freshman, sophomore.
Let's
I
see.
was
around
11
there.
years old.
Yeah,
I was
gonna say
still in middle school.
I'd been
Second year
married.
of college.
Let's see.
I just
2008.
been out of college.
2020?
2008, I was 31. I had a
My first kid
2-year-old.
was, yeah, I was going to say, I had a 2-year-old. Yeah, that's great.
22.
I've been
I was
married for
22 and
11
08.
years.
I also was playing it on an Xbox 360, which narrowed down the years
Nice.
Right.
too. So.
All right, next question. This is an easy one. What does Mario jump onto after completing a level? Ooh, that's a lot of people getting that real fast. Let's see. Carter got it. Oh, man. So fast. Carter, Mansocks, Megan, Dylan, Vinny. I'm going to give Jake a +1 just because his was funny. Mansocks.
Does this thing
Colby.
have a specific name? Mostly this is a
Yeah.
question for Hans.
I just gave it one.
It's a flagpole.
I don't know why Hans has 2 points. That's not right.
I feel like they would have called it something.
Shad.
I don't know.
I think
like
Hans has said the answer.
Jacob.
Hans
No one
has
asked
said
me.
the
Exotic
answer.
dancers use it.
Yep. It is a flagpole is correct.
Not a stripper pole.
No, but I gave you a point. I would have given you a point for that even if you hadn't changed your answer. All right, here's an oldie but a goodie. What?
It's not wrong.
It is not wrong. What?
It can be danced upon.
You could use it for either. Like it is. I think that's the best thing about something like that is it's multifunctional. You can use it as flagpole. You can use it as stripper pole. You can use it to measure distance. It's good for all sorts of things. All right, next question. Which sports game is featured? I'm sorry. Which sport is featured in the game Tecmo Bowl? Also, probably Super.
Oh, that
Tecmo
was
Bowl.
easy. There've been variations of it.
All right. First for Hans, he gets it. Carter also gets it.
Yes.
Shad is incredibly specific, and I appreciate that, and gets it. Let's see. Hans, Carter, Shad, Colby, Dylan, Vinny. Thank you also for being incredibly specific. Jacob. Megan got it. And Colby added specificity to it. Let's see, Eddie got it as well. I think that's everyone. The correct answer is, as the specific put it, American football. I would also accept gridiron football. It is not just football though, because everyone knows that is actually soccer.
Gridiron.
Oh,
Sounds manly.
right. So the answer is football. This next one, I actually really like this next question, and I will be very interested to see how many people get it. I will give you a small hint. It is not the obvious answer. How many wireless controllers? Okay, I actually said, can you plug into a PS3, but that's a bit of a misnomer because you don't plug a wireless controller into. How many wireless controllers can you connect to a PS3?
Does this include special peripherals like a racing wheel or something?
It's any peripheral.
Okay.
I mean, I think as long as it connects wirelessly, the answer should be the same. Nobody has got it right yet.
Oh, what?
Nope. Hans is just going higher.
I'm trying to remember how the PS3 controller.
Am I correct?
It had the 4 dots on the back, and they could go in different.
What I think the thing I would
orders.
say is if you wired them, I think the answer is 8, I believe, but the answer is not 8.
Was I correct?
Nope, nobody has gotten it right so far. I was surprised by this one. I really was. I actually literally saw it. I when I made this,
Is it an odd number?
it is an odd number.
Dang it!
I think Megan got it right on her second or third try.
You got to play prices right with these numbers.
I don't
Higher
think
or
any of
lower?
you guys got that. Y'all
Is
tried.
it in double digits or?
It is a
single
single-digit
digits?
number. The answer is 7. Sorry, no points on that one, guys.
7?
Right? Isn't that weird?
Well,
You
can
know which
connect-
ones they are now.
That's ridiculous. Well, I was really close with 6.
Everyone was very close.
after
with
I
6
guessed
and
8.
I
Yep.
remember that the PS3 controller, the 4 dots on the back of it, they would go in different order, variations of the dots depending on what controller slot you were in,
Yep.
and if you had more than 5, if you had 5, it
Yeah.
would be different dots.
Yeah,
I still have that fully backwards compatible one, and I love it. Too bad PS5 won't be that way. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I was
But at
actually
least
really
the
surprised.
PS5 controller looks good.
Sure, it does.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's great. I was actually really surprised when I saw that one. I actually figured that the place I lifted it from was wrong, so I actually double checked it, and it is 7. All right, next question. Again, another PlayStation related question, I suppose. Who was the main character in Final Fantasy VII? It is not the person in this picture if you were watching the live stream. Let's see. Oh, I like the people that are giving me double, like, both names here. That's good.
What was the question, real quick?
Repeat the question. It is who was the main character in Final Fantasy VII?
I remember the other protagonist.
Jacob gets it right. Dylan gets it right. Megan gets it right with full name. Shad gets it right with full name. Hans is not incorrect, but is also incorrect. Vinny gets it right. Colby gets it right with the full name.
I don't even know what that means.
Can we have more arcade questions?
Carter gets it right.
Or handle questions.
I believe Brooke may actually be feeding answers to Carter remotely via chat. I think that is cheating. Hans's answer was standard anime dude number 1, and I'm not saying that that's wrong. Eddie also got this one right. All right. The answer, I think that's everyone, is Cloud Strife.
What a
I had no
terrible
idea
name.
he had a last name.
Can you
No
imagine
idea.
going to school with a name like Cloud?
I mean, let's be honest.
I'd want to beat him up.
I met a guy named Cloud.
What?
He got beat up.
I mean, let's be honest. If you weren't getting beat up for your name, you would have gotten beat up for that hair. So, you know. But I mean, also, like, if you guys remember the original, like, PS2 version of Final Fantasy, like, that dude's got some, like, buff forearms. You might not be able to take him, and he's got a sword that's taller than he is. So,
Sure.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, next question's easy, I hope. What are V-Bucks?
Like, what does the V stand for?
No,
Or
just what are
is
they?
it?
What are they?
Oh, okay.
That is right for Hans. That is right for Dylan. That is... I'll give Carter a pass on that one. He's right. Vinny. Vinny's is very, very right. Like, he's not screwing around with that answer. Megan is not incorrect, but not right. Shad is also right, and his is funny. We'll read it in a second. Interesting enough, Jacob's answer is almost identical to Shad's and came in the seconds later. Colby is right.
I wish I cared at all about Fortnite because the
Eddie
new
is
season with
right.
all the Marvel stuff seems real cool.
It's cool stuff. As Jacob and Shad said, it is Fortnite fake currency bought with... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Fortnite currency that made Apple mad is what Jacob said.
That gets you extra points. That's bonus.
I like
points.
that. I like that. It was good. All right, here
Fork
we go.
knife butts.
The answer
Butts.
is the in-game currency in Fortnite. This next one's fun. I like this one a lot. We actually have a tie too for first place right now. So Colby, Jacob, and Vinny, like, don't screw up. Mansox, Megan, and Carter are tied for second. So it's getting down to the wire.
Can Vinny win twice?
No, actually he cannot.
Oh.
What planet is roughly the same size as a default world in Minecraft?
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, your odds are like, what, 1 in 7?
But
What does that even mean?
What planet in our solar system
okay.
is roughly the same size as a default Minecraft world?
So there's some caveats to this because
There are
wasn't the
different sizes of-
PS4 Microsoft back when it was on Xbox and PlayStation originally, the world was much smaller.
That is a
than it
possibility.
on
Let's
the...
assume PC. Although I don't think that's
PC.
true any longer because you can play. They all play in the
it's-
same place. So Carter is wrong. Hans is wrong. Dylan is wrong. Colby, I believe, is right.
What the heck?
It's a 1 in 9 chance.
Colby is correct.
Depending on your belief.
You are wrong. Let's see. Colby got it right, so that means Megan also got it right. Carter is insisting you can break past the world barrier, and he's going to try and get very, very pedantic about Minecraft for me.
Wait. Ground him again. Ground him.
You're not right. Sorry. The answer is not the sun. The sun is also not a planet, so even if it was right.
Star.
Ooh. All right. Eddie got it right. Jake is just listing every single planet in our solar system. The answer is Neptune is the correct answer.
Hey, that was my third.
That was his third guess.
The first three were genuine guesses.
No.
Yes, it is.
Okay, fine. If you make a world and it had a finiteness, it is Neptune.
Fine.
All right, next question.
Isn't Neptune and Uranus about the same size?
I don't... That's, first of all, a question
Neptune
I should not
is...
answer. But... All right, next question. This one's maybe an easy one. I don't know. I keep forgetting what easy is anymore. Which game series features Vice City, Liberty City, and San Andreas? Hans, fast. Dylan, correct.
I was correct and fast.
He was very fast. Shad is correct. Oh, shoot. Everyone's correct. Vinny's correct. I don't want to miss anyone. Is anyone wrong? No, nobody I don't think is wrong. I'm waiting for Eddie to push it in, but I'm sure he knows
what's
it.
what's the question again?
Which game series features Vice City, Liberty City, and San Andreas? There you go.
Oh, okay, there you go. Just had to make sure.
Megan, Weapon Man, save. Everyone gets that one right. The answer is, of course, Grand Theft Auto.
I need Hans
by
to
Rockstar Games. Thank you. All right. That was the last question. Actually, we are not in a tie any longer. Colby is our winner. The question we have is Colby eligible to win since he is also a co-host?
No.
Then you're not eligible to win because you're related.
Yeah.
Boo.
My answer depends on...
Give it to one of the folks that aren't related to bite me.
I agree. So that means we are in a 3-way tie.
Ooh.
For second place. Jacob, Vinny, and Megan all have 8 points. The tie-breaking question. And God, this is a hard one. I don't know if anyone's going to get this one right. I may just let you guess until someone gets it right. In 2015, there was a PS4 game that on the PS4 had more players than Xbox and Windows combined, even though it was available on all 3 systems. It, at the time, was kind of heralded as maybe this is the thing that is going to really push Sony over the edge of being dominant in this this generation. It is a AAA game, so that is wrong, Vinny, although that is a very good guess. It is a game that probably everyone knows about. I will just keep giving hints until...
I didn't follow the question at all.
In 2015, it doesn't matter, you can't answer. In 2015, what PS4 game had more players on the PS4 than number of players on Xbox and Windows combined? So let's say...
okay, got it.
Let's say 10 million people...
multiplayer?
It is multiplayer. What PS4 game had, say, 10 million players and the Xbox and Windows only had 7 million players combined? It is not Rocket League. It is not Final Fantasy. It is not Titanfall. It is not Nier Automata because that was a console exclusive. It is a AAA game. It is a game... Okay, everyone stop typing for a second. I'm going to give you probably the best hint that I could give you if you're a listener of this podcast. Like, only people that listen to this podcast will get this hint. Oh. Are you ready? Someone's going to have to type fast. Like, get ready to type fast. And this is between... Like I said, Jacob... Oh, it's not... Vinny can't win again. This is between Jacob and Megan. So it is a showdown between Jacob and Megan. Adam West hates this game.
Yeah.
He hates a lot of games.
That is true. He hates this game. He has mentioned many, many, many times how much he hates this specific game. Dylan just got it right. Megan got it right.
Back in the game.
Yes.
Does that buy me an extra life?
It does not.
Am I back in?
The answer is Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh.
All right, Megan, where would you like your gift card to? Sony, Xbox, or Steam.
Xbox.
All right, I will get it to you probably in the next year and a half or so. All right. Let me pull this Zoom window back over here. That was a lot of fun, guys. I appreciate you for making that a good time. I need to make this bigger, and I need to get rid of chat. And all right, there we are, back to seeing everyone's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful faces, I believe. Yeah, there's everyone. Everyone wave. That was good. I liked that. All right. So congratulations to Vinny. Congratulations to Megan for winning. We are on to the Extra Life portion of our show. Wait, why can I hear myself? That's not good. Have I always been able to hear myself? All right, Extra Life is... Oh, you probably hear me when I pulled the Zoom meeting back over to my main window. I don't know where it was coming from, but it was coming from somewhere. Extra Life, as you know, is a thing that we participate in. I believe a number of you have already signed up. I appreciate that. Wait, can someone else talk?
Hello.
Oh,
Okay.
Hello.
Want to make sure I can actually still hear everyone. Got very
Hey,
quiet. I appreciate that. You guys are like really good college students. Like everyone mutes.
Hi.
It's good. Extra Life is a big part of what we do every year. We've raised $10,000 in the last 2 years, which is pretty damn awesome. And it is thanks to people, a lot of people in this podcast right now, actually, that have done a lot to raise money for this. So thank you, first of all, for everyone who's been on our team in the past. Carter and Colby have been doing this for 6 years, I want to say. But then when we started Bite Me Podcast, started the Bite Me Podcast team, like people really stepped up. It's been fantastic. So thank you for everyone who has been on our team in the past. Thank you everyone who's raised money, and thank you to everyone who donates. I really appreciate that. We are going to do Extra Life this year, October 17th and 18th, which is actually 1 month from the date this podcast will launch. The official Extra Life date is actually November 7th and 8th. So I'm not going to force you to do it on the 17th and 18th. You can do it anytime you want. But that being said, we would really appreciate it if you would join our team. You can go to bitemepodcast.com/extralife, sign up. I think actually a lot of people in here already, holy crap, it's Joe. Joe made it.
Yo, Joe.
Is
No nap this time.
No nap this time. No nap Joe. More of the story is you can join our team. We would love to have you. bitemepodcast.com/extralife. Our goal this year is $6,000. We only have to raise $5,999 more because someone donated $1 to Megan anonymously. So we have $1 of our $5,909 or $6,000 goal. And so that means, like, I think right now we have 8 people on our team. That means each of you only has to raise like $750. That's completely doable, right?
That's cool.
It would be way better if we had 20 people in our team and we only had to raise like a couple $100 a piece. That's more sustainable. Anyway, on the 17th and 18th of October, we were going to have probably 2 12-hour streams where we will try and get everyone here and a bunch of other people in playing different games. We'll probably switch out every couple hours. I'll stream. I would assume Vinny will be streaming. Hans will be streaming. We'll be streaming with each other. It's going to be fun. It's probably... Actually, it's probably my favorite gaming event of the year. Both because we raise a ton of money to help children's hospitals across the United States. Like I said, $10,000 in the last 2 years. We're probably at $15,000 probably all in for like the lifetime of doing it. But also it's a fantastic excuse to play video games 12 hours a day for 2 days in a row. Like it's fantastic. So I would actually really love if you could join us. Shad, though, Polynerdic also is on an Extra Life team, and he's already raised... You got the dice, right? You got the fancy dice?
Yeah, I got the dice. I think I'm at 85 right now. So
good job,
I'm aiming for 500. Thank you.
Fantastic. So if you have some money to donate, you can donate to us. You can donate to Shad. I think that's fantastic. I just love people doing this fundraiser. So
join the team.
Join the team. Like, I mean, every year people are like, I don't know if I'll actually do anything. And I'm like, dude, if you get in and get your parents to donate $10 to you, that's fine. Hey, someone just donated to us, actually.
That would be me.
Thank you, sir. All right, we're up to $11 now. So we have to make $5,989. We're in. We're in this to win.
The night is young.
The night is young.
We're going to do it today.
Absolutely. I'm going to try and do a lot more streams over the next month. All the money that we have donated to us via our stream will go to that as well. So that's actually the second time Jacob's donated to us because he also is a subscriber to our channel. So he's actually donated $12.50 to this because Twitch takes 50% off the top. But whatever, that's all good. Second people that we would like to thank, and these are actually the folks that we're thanking this month for supplying the prizes to today's live stream. They don't know that, but thank you for donating the money to us via our Patreon to supply those prizes for Vinny and Megan. I'm actually going to read everyone who is a Patreon subscriber, and actually a bunch of you are here. So first of all, everyone on this podcast right now who donates to us, thank you so much for supporting our podcast. I really appreciate it. It really does mean that I don't have to come out of pocket like $30 or $40 a month for all of our hosting and our live streaming software and that kind of stuff. So it makes a big difference. Shad, thank you, sir. John Tippins, who is actually, I believe, I was gonna say he's our longest Patreon, but maybe not. Let's see, our longest right now is Austin Palmer, who Alan Schulte. So anyway, long story short, John Tippins, thank you. He's great. $10 a month at the producer level. Megan, thank you so much. I'm sorry that it took a year and a half for you to get your stickers. It's a problem. Austin Palmer, one of Dylan's friends, who I've never even met this dude. Like, he's been giving us $10 a month for 2 years, and I feel bad that he's like a friend of yours that I've never even like talked to or seen. So you should get him in the Discord, man. Alan Schulte.
Shadows.
Yeah,
he's,
right.
He's technically there. He has popped in a few times.
What's his name? Do you know?
I don't know because every Discord you're in, like, names are different.
Oh, sure.
So I'd have to scan through.
It's all good. Alan Schulte, thank you. I think Alan and Hans, I was gonna say they are our two oldest, but actually Tim. Like, if you haven't been on our Discord, Tim, our like abusive Discord troll, is actually our longest running patron. So thanks, Tim, I guess. Alan Schulte, Hans, and Tim. Hans is a co-host, and he pays us every month. I don't know what that says. I really should take that money he donates and just put it towards his stream, and we can just like do this like where we just give each other money every month. It's good. Anyway, thank you to all our Patreons. If you would like to join our Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/bitemepodcast. Help fund the podcast. Help us do fun things like this. Help us keep the podcast alive. So on and so. I mean, I'll be frank. Like, if everyone stopped paying today, I would just pay for it. Like, that's a real deal. But because we love it, but you don't get to 200 episodes if you hate it every single day. So appreciate everyone who donates to our Patreon, though, really do. I'm not exactly sure how to enter this next portion of the podcast.
Dylan has to do
because does Dylan see? That was my question.
He still has to do.
Thank you, Vinny. Dylan.
Hey, yo, Vinny. Why are we talking?
Can I try since I'm an East Coaster like Vinny?
I think the problem is,
my God.
Eddie actually talks more like Dylan's.
Are we gonna have a Vinny off?
Yo, Vinny.
Okay.
I work in Philadelphia, so Philly accent. It's a little bit like the Boston accent.
The more Eddie talks, the more I just think he's Vinny talking like Dylan. All right, go ahead and do it, Eddie.
Hey, yo, Vinny.
That's great. That's too good.
That's
too
really
good.
Anyone else want to try a Vinny voice? I'm opening that up. If anyone else
Vinny,
wants to
you
try.
need to get your dad in here because your dad's got a
he's
thick
the best.
Boston accent.
Yeah. They
All
did
right.
great. They all did great.
Vinny, do you have your question up? Can you read it?
I do, yeah. So my question is for you guys that have been hosting day in, day out. What have been some of your favorite pieces of gaming news that you guys have covered on the show throughout the past 4 years? What are some of your favorites?
Chex Quest.
Yeah, Chex Quest.
Getting the remaster.
I really actually liked the lead up to the Switch launch.
Yeah.
Because there was just so much, like, no one knew what they were really going to do. No one knew what like holding a Switch was really going to be like. No one knew what playing a game on a handheld like that was good. I mean, I guess everyone who had a Vita or a PSP kind of did, but
Right.
they were. It was just so out of left field and so interesting. I really liked the lead up to that. Also, Dylan and I had a really, really fun, I kind of want to say argument because I don't know if Dylan and I ever really argue on the podcast, but we've had some very fun back and forth. And we argued about Deadpool one time, and that was very, very enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was very enjoyable. How about you, Cole? Do you remember any good news that you've enjoyed doing?
I'm looking at my.
All right, good enough. How about you, Hans? Have we reported anything? Like Hans has only done like maybe 8 episodes now, so like I don't know if he has a huge history of things.
What we did 8 episodes of Bite Me.
Of 8-bit. That is true.
Yeah.
I like asking Hans questions about old games that are way older than me.
I mean, the best news so far, and it's still
Like,
going on, is watching.
1999? Oh, hey, do you remember the launch of the the Nintendo 64? Wow.
It was amazing.
What's your favorite news, Hans?
It's just been following the Atari VCS and the bullcrap.
Oh,
that's
jeez,
been
yeah, right.
the mess that's become.
The Atari Hotel.
$700, ain't it?
The Atari. God, I forgot about the Atari Hotel.
That was a great story.
Oh my God, that actually might be a good answer for Carter's question as well. The Dons, who is not here, has sent in this question. He asks, assemble a team of the 4 best and brightest Discord teammates to play into a tactical turn-based game. Something like Divinity, XCOM,
Damn.
Wasteland. Who's your tank? Who's your ranged? Who's your healer? And what are their odds of survival? All right, which?
Tim for all of them, and it's just 0, but it's fun.
What do you think Tim would be best at? I'm going to say ranged because he could just sit back and not move. Tim could be the guy you put up high.
And spew obscenities at people.
Mm-hmm, yeah, you put him up somewhere high so he has the height advantage. So he's getting like in Divinity that gives you a plus 45 if you're up high, and everyone shooting at you has like a -10 or -20. So Tim would be relatively safe. I guess the question is, does anybody here think that Tim would be capable of shooting any sort of ranged weapon, whether it be a gun or a bow and arrow? Yeah, that's a solid no for everyone shaking their head. I agree. But we're going to let him in anyway, because I would think Tim would also probably have some sort of like some sort of skill or some sort of spell that would just be him
somehow buff the party.
Yeah,
somehow,
like shouting obscenities, and it would like lower the.
Tim should be your healer. He could be like, "Get back up," or you're.
He could like, also be.
It would be the pun intended, the charisma. Have the charisma bonus.
Very good. All right, who in our Discord is going to be the tank?
Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny would make a good tank.
See that?
You can take that. He's got a huge amount of time put into Halo and other first-person shooters.
Sure.
So he's got like superb Twitch skills. He knows how to shoot a gun. He could probably parlay shooting a gun over into. You've played Skyrim, right?
I have. Yeah.
See, like Vinny's a renaissance man of video games. He can hit things with swords. He can shoot things with guns. Absolutely a good choice for tank. Who's going to be our healer? Who is the meditative, thoughtful, intelligent?
That's me. You just described me to a T, Clint.
I did not. No. I think I'm going to put you up there with Tim. You guys can shoot from a distance. Who's the thoughtful member of our little Discord group? Do we have one? We may not have a healer. This might be
Dylan because of his beard. He has a wise beard. I respect his beard.
I think that beard would actually probably put Dylan solid into like mage class. Like you put you put a robe on him. You give him
or Dumbledore.
Sort of Dumbledore.
You
don't
guys
know if
are
you're ever
missing.
gonna catch me in a robe, but
who is the member of our community that's always there to help other people?
Oh, maybe it's
Joe.
It is Joe.
It is Joe.
Absolutely, Joe. That is
Definitely
very.
Joe.
He turns off his camera.
You are very as his camera goes away. Absolutely, Joe is an excellent choice. He has made more graphics. He has modded more Twitch streams and live streams. Absolutely, Joe is our healer. I think that is a very good choice, Hans. Do you actually have a microphone, Joe, or are you just gonna look at us? We cannot hear you.
We can't hear you.
So just talk really.
Yeah, I do. I do have a microphone. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm tardy to the party once again.
You are. I'm just happy you're here, sir. You missed all the quiz show, though. It's okay. All right, Carter, ask us your question.
If you had like a worst of the year, it could be like Troll Corner almost, but like it could be a game or company. I don't know. It was a very bad question.
No, worst of the year. It easily
worst of the year.
It easily could be the Atari VCS. I'm gonna. I'll
We
let
need a
everybody-
list. We need a list of the troll
Ubisoft.
corner.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm having a really hard time deciding between Ubisoft and who's it that makes Riot? Like it's a real toss up between Riot Games and Ubisoft. Both terrible, horrible companies embroiled in.
I mean, you guys are forgetting the worst company of all, right? You're forgetting Robert Space Industries and what Chris Roberts has done, right? 300 million now he's brought in, and there's no game over after 10 years of development.
And that's
It's got Mark Hamill
Star
attached,
Citizen.
though.
Star Citizen, yeah. Is that has like a demo at least, right? It's playable.
Yeah. So right now they have a free weekend. My buddy loaded it up. He said, "Here's my experience. I woke up in bed, stood up, and fell through the floor, and clipped out of the game, and then died."
That's not
a very good demo.
Yeah,
that's not great. That is not great. Who else? Any other nominations?
I would just say probably all the sex scandal things that were going around.
It was rough. Right?
Just everyone involved in that.
Skullgirls. Are you guys familiar with Skullgirls, the fighting game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They last week, the head of their company was accused of just being manipulative and terrible, and a bunch of animators quit, and hit the board, asked him to step down. He said no, dissolved the board, and fired everyone. So
there goes my dreams of getting a sequel to Indivisible. That whole team just went down the toilet. Dang.
It's not great. There's a I think unfortunately 2020 has been a worst of the year. Would be very hard to pick. It would be very hard to pick. Anything else?
A Mayan fever dream. This is 2020 is a Mayan fever dream.
Absolutely, man. Yesterday we were talking about it earlier, and I was like, murder hornets, zombie deer, what was it, nunchuck bears, and those are the funny things. So I don't know about you guys, but right now if you go outside here, it is literally dangerous to go outside because there's so much smoke in the air. I feel like I have I've been sucking cough drops today just to be on this podcast. All right, next question. Megan, ask your question. Do you have your question, I guess?
Oh, I was just pulling it up. Now that we are getting close to the release of the next generation of systems, fingers crossed there won't be delays. Which do you think will sell more units? What's your day one sales prediction on both units and dollars?
I do not think that will get delayed. November 10th is the day I'm looking forward to personally. I guess we'll see when the PS5 is coming out.
Wednesday.
So
yep.
I think that the actual answer is that you will know what the Sony numbers are, and the numbers are going to be probably 5 million this year because that is the inventory that they have available.
They had 10 million.
They have 10 million by March of 2021. So roughly 5 million. I do not think Xbox will release numbers. They have not released numbers in 3 or 4 years. So I think it's going to be quiet on that front. Vinny?
I feel like Series S will probably outsell Series X, which I don't think any of us, me personally, wasn't really expecting to see that kind of thing happen.
I mean, I'll be honest, the Series X is a sweet deal. Like $300.
It is.
I keep seeing that price tag, and I'm like, I can't believe it's the same price as a Switch, And I feel like a Switch has always been, like, Nintendo consoles have always been like, all right, yeah, I get my 2 main ones and then a side one, which is always the Nintendo, right? So I feel like now Xbox can be a part of that group where if you only have the money to get one like big console, the Series S can now still be that secondary.
I am literally like, I'm going to get a Series X because I already have one kind of pre-purchased, I guess. I've been paying on one for a year, so I guess I should get one. But I'm giving some serious consideration to selling, because I have 4 Xboxes. I'm thinking about selling 2 of those and maybe to Joe. And getting an S because like I have 2 Xboxes and a PlayStation Slim, and that would 100% cover the cost and probably have enough left over I can upgrade my PC too. So I think like Vinny, I mean, what did your PS Pro sell for, Vinny? Do you know?
Came out for $350. So I sold my PS4 Pro 8 it was just the controller, the console, and I think 6 games. And that's it for $350.
It's ridiculous, man. If you're trying to get rid of a current gen console, like I think this week is the week to do it because they are still selling online. It's nuts. I see them all the time. So
yeah, I worked at GameStop the last generation release, and I have a feeling it's going to be very similar to what happened last generation. People are just going to buy PlayStations. Still, even if Xbox has got a better service, people just go to PlayStation.
Yeah, I think
weird thing.
I think that you're going to see the same thing as you've seen this thing is that PlayStation gamers like PlayStation games, and so they're going to buy PlayStations. I think Xbox gamers like Xbox games, and they're going to buy Xboxes. I personally,
I'm not getting any of the Xbox stuff. I'm just going to keep building on my PC.
Oh, yeah.
I might buy the PS5 just to play the PS5 games, but
I think the reality is Xbox doesn't care either. Like, they really don't care. Like, you're buying Windows either way. So
yeah,
all good.
Now, Cliff.
Yes.
Cliff. Now, I just pulled this up from IGN. Apparently, Xbox Series S will not run Xbox One X enhanced versions of backwards compatible games. So I don't know if that's going to affect anybody who's deciding to get an Xbox, One S.
I wonder why not. I would think they'd be more powerful than a One X that can run it currently. That's interesting. That'll be interesting to see.
Are the specs out?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I think they were released last week. Yeah. Anyway, good question, Megan. I appreciate it. Joe, you're here. Ask your question, sir. Maybe. Wait, Joe left. He was here.
Yeah, Joe left.
Oh, there he just moved. He was over here for me. Now he's over here. All right,
we
Joe.
have a new person in.
Oh, holy cow! Tim's here. Tim, say hey. You have to unmute yourself first.
Tim, the tool man.
Tim's not going to unmute himself. He'll be here eventually. Joe, ask your question, sir. Oh.
So I just
There's Tim. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, okay. I just kind of wanted to talk about xCloud for a bit.
Sure.
I'm not sure if it was discussed before I got here.
Nope.
But with is my mic all right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Sound great.
Okay. So I was on the Xbox xCloud preview.
Mhm.
It worked phenomenally for me. And now that the preview's gone away, it's only available, correct me if I'm wrong, only available with the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Correct.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does anybody kind of see a problem with that? If you do not have a PC, if you do not have an Xbox, the only way you can get into the ecosystem is with is with xCloud. So you have to buy into Game Pass Ultimate, which includes everything for your Xbox, your PC, and the xCloud.
I think two things. I think that eventually that will probably... I wouldn't be surprised at all if they have a separate xCloud subscription. But on the flip side of that, I don't think $15 a month is an unreasonable price to have unlimited access to, right now, 30 games in a couple weeks, 100 plus games, and I would guess eventually the full 300 games or 300-ish games that are on Game Pass. So, I mean, I think if you look at it as like, is $15 a month an unreasonable price to pay for Netflix? I mean, I'm sure there are people that would say yes, but I don't think it's an unreasonable price. Do I wish that they maybe had thought about the fact that there are people like you that don't have an Xbox? Yeah. And I mean, I guess the thing is eventually, in theory, you're probably going to be able to play that on a PC. It's not just going to be limited to your phone. So I don't know if I think it's a problem. I think it might be a stopgap for where it's at right now. Anyone else have any other xCloud thoughts? I'm still pissed I can't play it. I'm super upset.
Don't they have a subscription just for PC Game Pass anyways?
Yeah, it's $5 a month, but that does not give you access to xCloud.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going to be
I play it at
10
work.
here in a moment.
Yep, and it does raise up to 10.
Yeah.
I play it at work. Curious as to what phone you're using.
I have an iPhone, so
I have the S20 Plus running on T-Mobile's 5G, and I'm in Center City, Philadelphia, so I'm literally like right behind where I work. It's behind the airport, so my signal kind of fluctuates. But
sure,
to give my initial impressions, because I've been doing it the whole time since it launched. It's actually pretty decent, but there are certain games where that lag, you really feel that lag, especially fighting games and racing games. Like it's like something I'm like, you almost got it. If you're using 5G, you almost got it. Wi-Fi, not so bad. But if I'm out and about, I'm like, hey, let me whip out my Xbox, my Xbox remote, flip my phone and play around for a couple minutes while I wait for a customer to come down. That's cool, but it has to be a select game. So maybe it's just my connection, but overall, it's not that bad.
No,
I haven't played on the Stadia. I haven't played on the Stadia to give out like, hey, this is better than. But I'll be honest, for what I pay for that Game Pass Ultimate, it's a really decent option.
I agree.
It really is.
It's interesting. You're the first one I've talked to who have actually tried it, like, not at home. That's cool. It's interesting to hear that it actually works pretty well. Stadia does have a month free right now, too, if you want to give it a go. So it is
available. I'm good.
I have enough games.
Yeah. It's like cheating on the cheerleader. Like, no, why? Why would you do that? Like, no, don't do that.
Stadia is gonna go away.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't you want to play Destiny 2? Where else can you play it?
We have Destiny 2
version of Destiny 2.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, I'm on an iPhone, so I'm locked out. It happens. Tim, say hello, sir. You have to unmute yourself first.
Hello, sir.
I think this is working.
It does work.
Hey, Tim.
There you go. Timmer.
As is, I suppose, the way we normally work, we just elected you as the in our role-playing Wasteland Divinity style game. We just elected you the ranged member of our party because we figured that you could stand back and not have to move a lot and shoot at people and then swear at them, and you have some sort of special magical powers that the swearing would actually, I don't know, enrage the enemies.
It's like a bard.
Yeah. So you
taunts.
You were
it almost sounds more of a support role, but
you were a very, very important part of our role-playing ecosystem, though. So we appreciate you filling that for us.
You are the bard. Your job is to seduce the dragon. That's what you're here for.
That sounds like a class in Borderlands. I kid you not. That sounds like a Borderlands class.
I now want to film a short film where Tim seduces a dragon. I'm very excited.
There's only one man that can.
Do you want to ask your other question, Joe? I like this one too. If you don't have it, I can read it.
Which one was the other one?
It says, let's reflect on the start of the podcast, where you guys have been, favorite news stories or tangents. Where do you think the show will go 200 episodes from now?
I'm gonna be dead, I assume.
Yeah, that makes a lot of assumptions that the Earth hasn't just imploded in before 2025. So first of all, I appreciate your enthusiasm for us not all dying of coronavirus or giant bees or smoke or climate change. Like, I think that's very optimistic, and I appreciate that. I would certainly like to
be fair, this was written before the wildfires.
8-Bit Bytes is coming back.
8-Bit Byte is coming back. It'll be bigger and better than ever. I would like to think that we'd still be doing this, essentially 4 years from now. Like Dylan said earlier, like, I can't believe we've been doing this for 4 years. It's so much has happened between like Dylan starting to work with me and we both going like, hey man, I like video games. Do you like video games? Because I like video games. And us roping Adam in because
the awkward first date.
Yeah, like literally, like Adam used to walk by in the hall and he had like a Fallout shirt. I'm like, dude, that's a cool Fallout shirt. He's like, yeah, I like video games. Do you like video games? I'm like, yeah, I do. He's like, dude, I just bought the super fancy edition of Final Fantasy 15. It was $200 and it came with a statue. I'm like, interesting. Would you like to be on a podcast with us? You have a studio, right? Because that's important that you have a studio. To now doing it entirely remotely, so it's changed a lot, but it's it's still working out okay. Adam also really wanted to be here. He actually had planned on being here, but he moved yesterday. He moved yesterday, and does not have internet at either of his locations. It turned off at his old house and has not been installed in his new house. So he really did want to be here, but was unable to make it. So
Adam, we miss you.
Absolutely, man.
We miss Adam.
I'm mostly just disappointed that I don't get to see him anymore. I just opened chat and I don't know how to close it.
I did see him in person the other day. It was very nice.
Is he still doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I when I helped him install his new floors, it was probably about 18 months ago now, which is crazy. I left my laser level, which is actually my brother's laser level, at his house, and he just realized it upon abouting to move. So I went and picked it up from him, and talk to him for a while. So that
Dude
was
still
good.
has my green screen, so I guess I'm gonna have to drive to Tacoma and get it now.
Oh no!
I know, right? Tacoma. Ugh.
I'll pour one for the homie.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
pour
yeah.
one for the homie. There you go. Yeah.
He'll be.
Adam, we miss you.
I'm sure we will see. I'm sure we will see Adam again. I don't think we've seen the last of him. So.
That sounded ominous.
He'll be back from the dead. He rises up. No, he's a good guy. I've seen him a couple times since the pandemic. He came to a protest with us and walked around for a while. I took him some donuts, so I got to see him then. So it's good to see him again. Favorite stories. We've had so many good stories. We've had so many good tangents. I think one of my favorite parts about Bite Me is that every time Hans gives us a hey, what's your favorite insert food here? I always think it's going to be I don't know. I like chocolate donuts. Dylan likes glazed donuts, and Adam likes donuts with he likes maple bars. And instead, it ends up being like a 20-minute conversation about food. Or I don't remember who asked the peanut butter question. That was you, Jacob, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Where peanut butter ended up being a week and a half pre-discussion in the Discord. I managed to get Mark Medina from IGN to answer the question, and then we argue about it for 20 minutes online. I think that's the best part of this podcast. It's not that I don't love talking about video games, because I do, but sometimes just the stupid, dumb things we sidetrack on are the most fun. So
I'm glad we have a food question coming up.
Yeah,
I know.
I think
for the record,
controller wasn't the logo. People would think this is a food podcast.
I know, right? There's definitely some. Maybe we could Maybe we'll transition. We had Bite Me Bites for a little while until we named it DLC. But Bite Me DLC was originally called Bite Me Bites. Maybe we need a spin-off nerd cooking show. I do have the World of Warcraft cookbook. We could just.
We have the Overwatch one.
See, it's perfect. That is the cutest dog I've ever seen, Jacob. Oh my god.
Oh my
I know there's a Destiny one too.
If Dylan wasn't 3,200 miles away from you right now, he would steal that dog. I guarantee.
Oh, I know.
So good.
So I guess that
I'm so good.
I don't know who foreshadowed that, but there's going to not this coming question, but the question after that is going to be, what is your favorite Oreo cookie flavor? I expect everyone to have an answer to that.
So start preparing your arguments
now.
and your rebuttals now.
Absolutely.
Before we get to that, if anybody chooses the Peep flavored Oreos, you guys are on timeout, because that is disgusting.
I'll drop them. Anyone that chooses poorly, I'll just drop out of the Zoom session.
What if I choose the buffalo wing one?
Are there buffalo wing Oreos?
I have eaten buffalo wing Oreos.
That sounds horrible.
You have to go to China for those.
There are 3 flavors. We'll get there in a second.
We'll get there.
Eddie, ask your question, sir. Do you have it?
Yes, I do. After seeing what Mario is coming with to celebrate for its 35th anniversary, what do you expect to see for Zelda?
Nothing.
Normally so when would Zelda's 35th anniversary be? It's got to be
next year.
Yeah, next year. Yeah. I normally try and keep this podcast, at least mostly clean. I think the correct answer is probably more bullshit after the I don't know. I'm still pissed. We talked about it in the last podcast a little bit, but I have this terrible FOMO problem where I absolutely do not want or need the Mario 35th anniversary pack, but them saying
you don't want to spend $60 for 3 ROMs.
I don't, but I also know
hey now
that,
1 ROM and 2 ISOs.
That's true.
I also know that April 2nd I'm gonna wake up and go, man, I should have bought that, and I'll look on eBay and go I'm not paying $130 for this.
Dad, I'll split the cost with you.
No, I don't want to pay $30 for it. I don't know.
I will.
Imagine a 35 battle royale of Zelda, where everything.
But you can only play it for a month.
Enemy you beat, that comes into you can only play a month.
You can only play it for a month.
That's great. You only have to play it for a month.
I would love Mario is a series that I have not played a lot of. I've played the first 4 games a lot, and then I played Odyssey, but I did not play a lot of the ones in the middle very much. And I'm kind of the same with Zelda, but I feel bad about Zelda, whereas I don't feel bad about Mario. I would love a Switch collection of, honestly, there's probably no reason they couldn't do 1 through the game before Breath of the Wild, whatever that was. maybe excluding some of the like the Game Boy ones, but I would love to play some of those, like especially that like N64 and GameCube games, just because I never did. So that's what I would like to see for the 35th, but it'll probably be something far stupider than that. So
Probably Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Breath of the Wild 2
They're gonna end the year.
would make sense. Do you think? Yeah, I think
As long as my weapons don't break, I'm in.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
turn off the weapon breaking.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
jeez.
I agree. What were you saying, Megan? Sorry.
Am I the only one who's excited for Breath of the Wild 2?
No.
Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, real.
Yeah,
No.
I really wanted to like Breath of the Wild. I mean, so much so that I bought it the day it came out, and then after I left my Switch on an airplane, I bought it again. And still like just can't get myself to play it. And so much of it just has like the weapon breaking thing should not be that big of a deal, but God, it pisses me off. So,
Mortal
And why
Phoenix
can't I
Rising.
cook everything at once? I don't want to cook individual
that, yeah.
meals. That's crazy. I want to meal prep. Let me meal prep in Breath of the Wild, and I'm in.
I'm also not hyped about the Blood Moon thing or whatever it's called, where all the
Oh,
enemies you kill
yeah.
come back. Like that's not great. I don't know. But no, like against everything I know to be true, Megan, yeah, I will probably buy the second one because I like Zelda. So I don't know.
I might actually pick up that Hyrule's Warrior game just because it's a prequel, which I would love to see in that Musou style. I'm like, Musou games are hit and miss for me. I really have to be
Yeah.
like, hey, I want to play Dynasty Warriors, but not Dynasty Warriors. But the new Hyrule Warriors game looks pretty decent,
Yeah.
and it's in that art style. So I'm like,
Did you play
I
the
might
first
just pick
Hyrule
it up.
Warriors?
no, because I'm just like, like it's like a Musou game, so it has to be really something. I'm like, okay, I'll get it. But being that it's a prequel to the story,
yeah,
I'm like, okay, cool, I'll go pick it up.
it looks fun.
But I'm like, Breath of the Wild, I loved everything up to the end, where it's just like, hey, you just start over from your last save point. I'm like, I would love a new game plus. Like, hey, let me get all my stuff and fight stronger bad guys. But now I just load up from the last day, and I'm like, $60. I traded it in. I got heckled. Like, oh, you didn't collect all the nuts for getting the golden poop and do all the puzzles. I'm like, I don't care for none of that. I was there for the story, and then you hit me with this. So
That's funny.
that was my only gripe with the last game. But yeah, I'm down for Hyrule's Warrior too. It looks pretty dope. I might actually buy the amiibos. I really like the fat guy. That
God,
really
they had
buff
some-
fat guy.
I really want it, and you can't get it anymore, I don't think. But you know that like ancient spider things from Breath of the Wild, like they have the amiibo in those. They're so cool looking. I don't know what they're called, but they're neat.
I want to say ancient is part of the name.
Yeah, I think it
it's like
is.
Ancient machine.
Gears, Ancient Gears or something like that?
Yeah, well, they're the things they're like those big, I don't know, they're big spider things. They're cool looking. Cool. All right, Hans, ask your question, sir. The most important question we will answer all day, as always.
Before we move on, can we talk about Mario 35?
No.
You missed it in the last
Never mind.
How bad it's gonna be?
Grounded.
Well, no, because
Time out.
Go to your room.
someone made
Grounded.
a fan-made game that was almost exactly like that. It was like a battle royale.
Oh, yeah,
Mario
yeah.
that was web-based, but then Nintendo copyrighted strike.
Yeah. They're actually, so what he's talking about is the Mario like battle royale, the 35 player, whatever. Yeah, there was a fan made version of that, and they shut it down, and then came back and brought out an official one, which is a little bit lame. But what do you do?
It was Guardians. Guardians were the spider
Yes,
things.
thank you, sir. That is what they were. They cool. The amiibo for those was just neat looking. It was good. Hans, ask me about Oreos, sir.
Well, hold on. The cool thing about Super Mario Brothers and things like that, the going back to Doom, George Romero and John Carmack's first game they actually took public. Well, they didn't take it public. They took it to Nintendo. They actually ported Super Mario Brothers to the
Commander
PC.
Keen.
Yeah, and then that's exactly what happened, right? So they took it to Nintendo. Nintendo said they didn't want Super Mario on the PC because it would dilute their brand, and then Commander Keen happened. Thank you. Cole.
Interesting.
Exactly.
I did not know that.
Yep.
See, that's why I hang out with Hans, because he has weird knowledge.
He's a nerd.
And
He's a nerd.
That's actually that is actually true. It's a good nerd.
But yeah.
though.
So, what's your favorite Oreo flavor? Because like a few days ago, we talked about it in the Discord, and I found out there's a million flavors of Oreos.
No, we were talking about it when you were playing
so many.
Tarkov.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So not everyone has heard this yet. So we're gonna go upper left down on my screen because everyone's screen's different. Vinny, what is your favorite flavor of Oreos?
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know if I've had anything other than original. And I'm just gonna say, give me all the stuff. You know, people say it's too much. It's never too much.
No, triple stuffed
It's never
Oreos
too
are
much.
amazing.
Give it to me. You know what I mean? Don't stop the stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Dylan
actually has Oreo. Thank you for being prepared.
You're missing the milk.
No, milk's gross.
My kid got an Oreo with her Lunchables, and she's like, "You want to share it?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And she split it in half, and then ate both of the frostings and handed me the cookies, which I don't think that was half, but you know, I still ate it.
Of course you did. Of course you did. My favorite flavor is probably carrot cake. I like the carrot cake ones a lot. I would say I was it Jacob earlier that said that you get in trouble for liking the Peeps ones, or was it Eddie?
No, that was Eddie.
That was me.
Yeah, the Peep ones are not good. The Swedish fish ones are not great. If
what
you
were
have
the terrible ones?
I was gonna say, if you've not seen the video of Dylan and Adam eating cherry Coke flavored ones,
those were rough.
They're cherry Coke flavored.
Liked them.
I believe they had Pop Rocks in them. If you go to our YouTube channel and search for, I don't know, probably Oreo, you can see a 2-minute video of Dylan and Adam trying to eat Oreos. It was very good. It was very good. So those three are not great, but I think I like the carrot cake ones the best. Although honestly, any of them that have the vanilla cookie and a flavor, I'm pretty down for. So I like vanilla Oreos better than I like chocolate Oreos. So, Dylan, what's your favorite flavor, sir?
Well, I'm gonna do a quick tangent. I had a Sour Patch Kid Chips Ahoy the other day. It was weird. Not as bad as I expected, though. I was actually expecting it to be terrible. It was surprisingly edible, although you're not going to finish a pack of them by any stretch of the imagination, so don't buy them.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh, God.
However, I think the classic double stuffed Oreo is probably the right way to eat Oreos most of the time. I did have most stuffed recently. It's a lot of filling.
I like most stuffed.
I don't know if it's bad. It's just a lot. They are thick. It's a thick 2C's Oreo.
You know what the most disappointing Oreo is? Like, I think it's like the like stealth bad Oreo is the Halloween ones that are just orange, but they don't have any flavor. It's a regular.
And they're not
Oreo,
double stuffed.
And they're not double stuffed. I dislike that. I dislike that a lot. Shad, what is your favorite Oreo? Oh, Dylan, not ready?
Not quite done.
Not quite yet. I apologize, sir.
I do think the thin mint Oreos are probably the best.
Agreed. I think they're better than.
They even put Thin Mints, like throw your Thin Mints in the garbage. You can get Oreo Thins, mint Oreos.
Them are fighting
words. One of the ultimate cookies. I think so. In a blind taste test.
Have you ever put Thin Mints in a freezer though?
Yeah.
And then ate a frozen Thin Mint? It's the best thing you'll ever eat. It's great.
I like buying Girl Scout cookies because I like supporting Girl Scouts, but I don't think Girl Scout cookies are overall great. I think they're.
You can get them at Walmart. You can get the generic brand.
Yeah,
tastes pretty the same.
I buy them because I like to support Girl Scouts, but I don't think they're. And I mean, come on, cookies. But yeah, it's all good. Chad, what is your favorite Oreo, sir? You're muted. Also.
Yep, there we go. It was on the wrong window. Dylan stole both of my answers, so I'll go with
the right answers.
Right, they're the absolute right answers. So I'll go with the traditional Oreo covered in chocolate. You get the chocolate coated ones.
I don't
is
know
that
if
the
I've
white chocolate coated ones or
that
the fudge chocolate coated ones?
I prefer the fudge ones because I'm not a white chocolate guy. But ever since I became a diabetic, I don't eat Oreos at all. So this conversation is just torture.
Purely theoretical.
I will eat all of them for you. For now.
I appreciate it.
Unfair.
I will enjoy them as much as I can.
What is your favorite Oreo?
Probably between Thin Mint and S'mores.
Oh, the s'mores ones are good. We had those a couple weeks ago. The s'mores ones are very good.
I've not had the s'more one.
They're good. I like s'mores a lot, but s'mores are like kind of a pain in the butt to make, and they're sticky and messy, so there's nothing wrong with that. How about you, Cole? An Oreo aficionado, as I would say.
So I will say I have had not only the Buffalo Oreos, I also had wasabi Oreos.
Oh,
so
are those good?
Those are pretty good.
No, they're both awful. The best is caramel coconut Oreo,
which is like is that
that's
like
probably pretty good, like a Samoa.
Samoa.
Probably, except
but
better than a Samoa because Girl Scout cookies are trash.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ouch. Or Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, they're just not great.
They're not made with real Girl Scouts.
Deep cut from the Addams Family. I love it. Wasabi ice cream is maybe the only ice cream I've ever tasted that I objectively hated. So
Have you ever had cheddar cheese ice cream?
I have not, but that also sounds terrible.
Ooh. Yep.
So not good. Eddie, what's
Why
your
do
favorite
people
flavor,
do
sir?
this?
I know,
Easy.
right? It's so weird.
I'm gonna say which is your regular Oreos. I don't have much of a sweet tooth anymore at all. Like I could walk by like the tasty cake aisle and I just get like, bleh. Like I live in a diabetic home, so
sure.
candy, like sweet stuff like that doesn't really come that often. So if we buy cookies, it's usually like regular Chips Ahoy's. If I buy an Oreo, it's gonna be just regular Oreos. Right? Like I can taste something that's way too sweet, I automatically just take a half of it. I'm like, yeah, not for me. So I do play safe. So I play, taste the basic Oreos pretty good. And I think birthday cake.
Oh, birthday cake's
pretty
good.
Pretty good because my brother got curious. He's like, hey, every time we come to Walmart, let's buy a different flavored Oreo. I'm like, you're gonna eat that. Don't wave it in front of me. Disgusting. So yeah, basic birthday cake one's pretty good. And side note, right now we're trying out these new Lay's Icon flavored chips.
Oh yeah, those are good.
They're pretty good. I think it's like carne asada or some street carne, something like that. Actually tastes like, my brother's still trying to figure out like how do they get the chip to taste like street meat. I mean that sounds gross. They thought it was street meat, but it actually tastes pretty good. They nailed it with these chips. But Oreo, birthday cake, that's pretty much my go-to cookies.
Good choices, sir. Man, my screen just totally. Someone left, I think, and it.
I think Vinny got moved down on mine.
Yeah, things got all crazy. So I think Jacob is next. What's your favorite Oreo, sir?
I would just say the double stuff is probably my favorite, but if I had to pick a flavor, it would probably be the key lime pie Oreos.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Good choice.
They made them with a graham cracker cookie. Oh,
it's good stuff. I agree. Absolutely agree.
I like key lime anything though.
Yeah, same. I like lime snow cones, man. I don't know about anywhere outside of Utah or outside of Seattle, but snow cones suck here, and I want them to be better because like snow cones everywhere else are good.
How do you screw up snow cones?
I tell you, one time I swear to God, we bought a snow cone at like a fair, and they were like crushing the ice with a hammer in a bag, and they gave it to me in a bowl. It was like. I'm like, what? This is.
It's not the same.
It's not right. It's just not right.
One-eyed bearded guy make it for you?
No, it was bad, man. It was real
strawberry.
bad. It was real bad.
I used to pick off a block of ice and just put some syrup on it.
I have to drive, like, this doesn't mean anything to anyone
syrup.
but Dylan, but I have to drive to Monroe to get a good snow cone, and that's a long drive, man.
I
It's a
just like
long
to
drive
think
for me.
Yeah.
at the carnival that it wasn't actually at the carnival. It was just in the parking lot. There was some dude in his trunk. He's like, "You want a snow cone?" You're like, yeah. It was like the people who sell like tamales in Walmart parking lots. It's like, yeah, no, I'll have a snow cone.
I haven't had a snow cone since I left Utah. I want a snow cone. That'd be great. All right, Joe, what's your favorite flavor of Oreos, sir?
Well, first off, shout out to the generic brands. I know they're not the real thing, but you got a cheap ass gamer, broke ass cookie enthusiast.
Nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to the Aldi brand, but please sponsor me. Other than that, we got there was a certain time, and it was like a flipped. Like I don't know if it was called like a oops or something, but it was vanilla cookies with chocolate cream.
Ooh.
It was a reverse Oreo.
I can get behind that. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think like two things. First of all, like when you can get like for $1.89, like the trays of like cheap cookies that are like it's like twice as many Oreos, like those are very good. And I can't remember it offhand, but it seems like something that Colby will know the answer to. What were like Oreo did not invent Oreos.
Hydrox.
Yeah, Hydrox was the original Oreo, and then Oreo stole it from them. So.
Like Lego.
Shout out to
sons of bitches.
To Lego and the people who made Monopoly and whoever's hand just went into Dylan's. Who was that? Kate, Dylan?
Yes.
Say hey to Kate for us.
She supplied me with the cat.
Oh man, like what just happened here? I do not know what happened.
Yeah.
We're spotlighting Gus. Gus.
Oh, okay. So
hey Gus.
Yeah.
Hans probably made that happen.
Mascot. He's the mascot.
I saw Gus, so I had to spotlight.
I don't understand that cat at all, man. Like it has no bones, and Like, I don't
Can
have.
someone start singing Lion King for us?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Savannah.
It's beautiful. What a beautiful cat.
Especially a fur in a cat costume.
Right? It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, Hans, you got to take me back to the other view because I don't remember who's next.
I think I was.
Yeah, actually, I think Carter was. What's your favorite Oreo, man?
The carrot cake ones.
Carrot cake as well. Excellent
But vanilla
choice.
wafers are an honorable mention.
Vanilla wafers?
Yeah.
Like just like the boring vanilla cookies with no.
He's
anything?
gonna throw Nilla wafers as an honorable mention into your favorite
Delicious.
Oreo question.
Yeah, they're pretty.
They're pretty good with
I mean,
coffee.
They're not
Pretty good
bad.
with
I'm
coffee.
just, it was a strange.
It's a good cookie,
Yeah.
especially in banana pudding.
Oh yeah, it's a good choice. All right, let me. Whoa, wow, what happened? Dylan's full screen for me now.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
I was spotlighting the cat. I think that's what was happening.
I think Hans is next. Hans, what's your favorite Oreo? Or did we already ask you?
Yeah, it was Hans and then Vinny.
I mean the double stuff.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Has anyone not gone? Like my screen is completely all Hans now. It's just a
Trying
big.
to fix it.
It's just a big Hans.
Go
It-
into your upper right.
I did, but I think I got everyone. Has anyone not answered the Oreo question? The most important
Cat
question
shaking for everyone.
per.
Has Colby answered?
I have.
He did. I think.
Oh, look at that.
I think we got everyone. Did your
Okay.
cat just shake? Are you teaching your
Yep.
cat tricks?
Yeah, he shakes really well. Look.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
That's phenomenal.
Other hand. Good guess.
My dog
Nice.
can't shake.
He
God.
doesn't have
Someone,
That's 'cause
someone
your dog's an
capture
asshole,
that and send it to me.
That is absolutely.
That's great.
That's gonna be the one
Oh
Twitch
my
clip that comes
God.
out of this thing is Dylan's cat shaking someone's hand.
He did.
Oh.
And throwback to a way
Do it again.
earlier episode, but this is Gus Gus, the Gus
That
Gus,
is the Gus
This
Gus.
is
the
the
Briar,
Gus
the
Gus.
Briar Bush Gus Gus.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is his
Dylan the
big.
hero.
Wow.
This is his big body. And now I got double cat. So
You can never have too many cats.
Oh my god, he just stacked.
I
his
can.
cat.
Yeah, I'm kind of allergic to cats, so maybe I can't have too many. Oh my.
See, if I was to do that with my two cats, I have an orange cat and a black cat too, Dylan. If I
Yeah.
was to put my black cat on top of my orange cat, I'd probably crush the orange one.
I tell you, like, it's a shame we don't live stream more of our episodes because like Dylan regularly wears that cat as a hat. So
Oh, yeah.
it's the weirdest cat in the world. All right, 2 more questions. Jacob, your question. Do you have it up front?
Give me a second. Yep. All right. So think about the first game you ever played. Now think about the most recent game. Both main protagonists from respective games are now locked in Mortal Kombat. Who wins?
Let's see. The first game I ever played. Man, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago.
Mine's Mario versus Thor. So that'll be a fun fight to see.
Mine's
Oh,
Mario
man.
versus Naruto. So
I know I played a game before Mario, but I was 5 when I got my first like gaming machine, and that was in 1982. So you might have to forgive me if I do not remember. That was a long time ago.
I'm just gonna go. The guy from Pitfall versus the Blob. I don't know who wins in that.
wow.
So my most recent game, I'm playing Divinity Original Sin 2. My character is a sorceress who also.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Cliff. No one wins because you're just gonna light everyone on fire and they're all gonna die. I've played with you enough that I know that is what is gonna happen.
Colby's right. It doesn't matter who I'm playing against. Like, that game is so hard because there's just like, for some reason, there's barrels of oil everywhere. There's like flame. Everything lights on fire. Like,
Stop just throwing fireballs everywhere. What do you think's gonna happen?
4 of my characters, Dylan, just have
That's how wildfires start.
4 of my characters
Fine.
have a like area of
Gender
effect
revealed.
attack that just lights everything on fire, and it's very, very effective. But sometimes everyone is also every character except you. Sometimes I light 3 party members and 5 bad guys on fire, and I just hope that my party members have enough magical armor to make it through, and it usually works okay.
So do you know what's great is when you have a spellcaster that knows rain.
Yeah.
So you just cast rain on it.
So the problem is none of my people
Make
know
your guys
rain.
wet.
They only know
Oh.
rain blood, which I feel kind of bad.
That
raining.
also works.
It does, but
But
like,
they're covered in blood.
yeah, let's talk about that. We're doing something together. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna light those guys on fire, but first I have to cover you in blood. Do you say yes?
Yeah. We'll give them the perk that makes them heal when they are covered in blood.
Yeah, there is one of
And
those.
then, ding.
I don't know. Colby's right though. It doesn't matter what Commodore 64 game I played first. They will be on fire. I will be on fire. Everyone in the area will be on fire, and my sorceress will.
The only person who wins is your fire slug.
I also have a fire slug. There's a lot of fire in that game. It's all good. Cole, what do you think yours is? You're probably kind of in the same boat.
I already went with mine.
Oh, what was your? Oh, yeah, Pitfall. Yeah.
Yeah, like Pitfall. I mean, really, one of the first games I remember is Lynx on the Commodore 64, but I don't really think that that's a person.
Access
It was a
Software,
golf game.
The makers of the Tex Murphy series of games too. I met those dudes once. They came into my software, etc., and they were very, very nice. The guy who actually voiced Tex Murphy was there. Super chill dude. Hans, what are you? What's your first game? Do you know?
It's probably Jumpman versus Pac-Man.
Oh, Jumpman's such a great game.
That's a great duel right there.
Both old school. I like it. Anyone else have thoughts?
I also probably played Mario first, so that's not anything too new here. But I've been playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Remaster. So I don't know how this is gonna go. You got a plumber and a skateboarder. One is in much better shape than the other, but one also can double jump. So I don't know.
Well, one can shoot fireballs. One can put on some sort of weird panda costume, and
well, yeah, when he eats mushrooms,
that's good.
Just kick flip
other
over Mario.
flowers.
Yeah.
Is there a Mario skateboarding game? I would play that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, same. That'd be good. Anyone else want to throw out their first and last and fight them? Going once.
Mario and Hulk.
Joe, who you got?
Marvel's Avengers.
I got Diddy Kong versus Fall Guy.
I'd pay to see that.
Fall Guy would kill himself.
Yeah, that's a good point. The next addition to Fall Guy is going to be a giant hammer called the Big Yeetus.
Oh yeah,
great!
I'm a fan.
Can't wait.
Carter, what's your first and second, or first and last?
So I'm gonna assume
You're muted, bud.
I am.
Yep.
It should.
Oh,
be
I hear.
on your
I hear.
We can hear him.
Oh,
through
he's just muting me.
Mike.
Sorry. Please go.
Yeah. So it's probably like Steve from Minecraft.
Yeah.
And then I'm playing a Roblox game with my friends that's from an anime, and I have a feeling the anime person would win.
Know what anime?
It's JoJo.
Oh yeah, JoJo.
Oh,
would win. JoJo would win.
JoJo, yeah. JoJo hands down.
I swear to God.
Yeah, JoJo.
Deal.
Roblox is the weirdest thing in the world.
Dio.
Like, good on them though. Like, they found a way to make a bunch of junior high kids millionaires, and I guess that's great.
They came out with a horrible launch. Roblox was trash when it first came out.
It's still trash, man. It's garbage, but it makes millions, probably hundreds of millions of dollars a year. It's terrible. Like, every time I see him playing it, I'm like, everything I know about game design, everything I know about graphics, everything I know about everything, this doesn't make sense. But
it's like Mario Maker but 3D.
It's terrible, but sure. All right, I think final question. Shad, what do you got?
All right, I apologize for the lame question. I panicked when I saw that there was a question needed. What's your preferred vehicle for caffeine consumption? Coffee, tea, energy drink, something else?
I actually like.
That's a great question.
I mean, that actually is. I mean, for this podcast, Shad, like that's pretty much par for the course. I actually like it when a vehicle comes and brings. My favorite vehicle is literally a caffeine vehicle that
anyone
shows up.
That's bringing me caffeine.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a physical vehicle. It could be a person. Like if it's a person carrying caffeine, I like caffeine that has come to me.
Uber Eats with Starbucks. That's
absolutely. What it is. Probably my preferred vehicle for caffeine is actually energy drinks. Just because, like, I have a Keurig, so like making coffee is not hard. Like, there's no challenge to making coffee with a Keurig, but man, it is so much easier just like go in the fridge and grab an energy drink. And like I think that I get like every once in a while I have coffee. See, right there. I've got one in my garbage right now. This is actually technically my favorite preferred vehicle for energy drinks. Well, these people can't, but everyone on the live stream can. So you just have to trust me. It's a white and black Rockstar. Like coffee every once in a while gets me a little too buzzed. energy drinks never do. But I like all caffeine. Coffee. I don't like tea very much, but I like energy drinks a lot. Coffee's great though. Like you can't live in Seattle and not like coffee, I don't think. Dylan, what do you like?
Coffee mostly. I don't really drink caffeinated teas. They make me feel funny sometimes. I like non-caffeinated teas. Drink tea. Mostly coffee. Just coffee with a little bit of sugar.
Non-caffeinated tea to me is just like putting weeds in water. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's all
Like
good.
a nice brown rice tea or something. A nice flavored beverage. The only energy drink I drink is the organic Rockstar Island fruit flavor. Other than that, I don't like energy drinks. So
Fair enough.
that's what you get.
Let's run fast. We'll go fast. We got not that we had like a hard 2-hour stop on this. I don't think. Yeah, but let's go fast. Shad, what's your favorite caffeinated beverage? That energy drink you just held up?
It depends. The energy drink when it's warm, and coffee when it's anything other than that.
It's the best part about living in Seattle is it's coffee season almost all year. Like it. Megan, what's your favorite caffeine delivery mechanism?
Probably coffee.
Coffee.
I also really like unsweetened iced tea.
So you're the one person in the world when I go to the store and go like, who drinks?
Who's buying this?
Who drinks unsweetened iced tea? It's Megan. Interesting.
And my wife too.
I do.
Dude, you live in the South. You have no reason to be drinking unsweetened iced tea. God, that's wrong.
I do, but it's only when you mix it with lemonade.
Yeah. No, I can get behind an Arnold Palmer, but it's better.
So good when there's so much sugar in it.
Yeah. How about you, Cole? What's your favorite caffeine drink?
Probably the orange Rockstar Recoveries.
Very good. Eddie, do you drink caffeine, sir? He's all healthy.
I mean, I need it to do what I do for a living.
Fair.
I actually was drinking Bustelo during the stream.
What the hell is Bustelo? Like, I'm not in the right.
That is the elixir of every islander. If you ask a Puerto Rican or anybody from the island, what is Bustelo? They will tell you.
Oh.
This, youth. This carries youth. They feed this to the babies when they are born. Most kids get milk. Newborns, Bustelo. There you go.
Dylan's got the biggest thing of Bustelo I've ever seen. Is it just like coffee?
It's pretty strong coffee. Yeah, it's really good stuff. It'll wake you right up. We drink it like 3 times a day.
Interesting.
It could be 95 with a hot plate of food. Hey, do you want something to drink? Yeah, how about coffee? Hey, anybody else wants coffee? And then boom, everybody washes their meal with some coffee. So yes, I'm a coffee guy. Maybe 5-hour energy if I'm in dire need.
Understood.
But I'm strictly coffee because Wired Eddie, I'm not a fan of Wired Eddie.
Yeah.
When I get too wiry, I spit things like 1,000,000 miles per hour, and in my head, I'm like, I can leap buildings. I'm one of those people. So
All
yeah,
right.
it's just coffee.
So I need to try some Bustelo. I'll go to Dylan's house. He's not far.
Yeah, I took the recommendation. It's pretty solid.
Nice. I don't have a coffee maker, so that's gonna be a problem. But we'll get there. Jacob, what's your favorite caffeine?
Strong black coffee. Like I've tried the Death Wish coffee, and it's still not black enough for me.
Yikes!
I need black coffee.
That scares me.
I do not understand coffee that doesn't have almost an equal amount of creamer in it. Joe, what's your favorite coffee, sir? Or sorry, your favorite caffeine?
Well, coffee is definitely my go-to. I'll swig on unsweet iced tea.
God,
as
what
well,
is with
the
these
whistle.
people? Unsweetened iced tea is horrible.
Yeah, energy drinks.
You don't like tea at all, so
I like sweet tea. Sweet tea is delicious.
That's just liking sugar. I think
Eddie
right?
with the Wired Eddie for sure. I stick away from the energy drinks, but like the Bang and Rang and anything else that rhymes with it, with 600 milligrams of caffeine per can. Yeah, no.
There have been times in my life.
Bang once.
There have been times in my.
Bang once. It's gross.
It's not good. Yeah, where I've paid very, very close attention. Actually, did math to like how much caffeine can you take before it kills you, and stayed just under that. Like there's been times where I've had to work a lot. Carter is not allowed to drink caffeine because he is a small young boy who cannot have caffeine. Root beer, I guess. There are
root beer doesn't have caffeine in it.
There are root beers that do have caffeine.
There's some, yeah,
not a lot.
Give him Bustelo. He's old enough for Bustelo.
We'll go straight to Bustelo. He's had a Coke or two, so Hans, how about you, sir?
Coffee, and if I had to go energy drink, it'd be the old school balls.
Oh,
BAWLS.
Balls is not an energy drink, man. Like It has
so
less
good.
caffeine in it than Mountain Dew, and it tastes like garbage. But man,
Oh, I love the way it tastes.
oh
Is that
Makes me
cocaine in
sad.
a can?
no, man, it like their big thing. Like, do they even make it anymore? Can you still buy balls?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, no, it's twice the sugar, twice the caffeine, and it tastes like crap.
Once upon a time, back when we,
wait,
were-
no. I apologize. I'm thinking
You're
no,
thinking of
Balls.
Jolt.
I'm thinking of Jolt Cola. Balls
Yeah,
is the one
Balls.
in the blue
It's like
container.
the funny glass container.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's good. That stuff's
See,
really good.
there.
I
I
apologize.
listen
I
to you.
apologize. You're right.
Take it back.
Yeah, like,
They were huge sponsors of Land Wars back in the day,
Yeah,
right?
it
They
like
would
has-
send us 20 cases.
Guarana or something in it. Weird.
Yes.
Yeah, that stuff's good. Things rearranged. I'm not sure. Has everyone?
I think it's
answered?
just me.
Oh,
It's just
Vinny.
me.
Okay, Vinny. What's
And
your?
it's nothing special. It's probably energy drinks over coffee, but I like coffee too. Tea sucks. That's all I'm saying.
Right. I like green.
I
tea.
agree with the tea sucks.
All tea sucks. Get out of here with that tea.
I love
No
the
one
way
wants it.
everybody says coffee with like a different accent. to
Want
it.
some coffee?
Am I the only Southerner on here?
I believe so. I think we got a lot of Midwestern, a lot of Upper East Coast, and then
Yeah, we got.
Me.
It's actually a little bit of everything. I
Yeah.
think.
yeah,
Sweet tea is great.
sweet tea is
Sweet
good.
tea is great.
If you've never had sweet tea and you try sweet tea, I promise you'll love it.
It's so
Especially
good.
if it's
Oh, it's so
made
good.
like how I make it, almost syrup. It's great.
Syrup. Oh,
I
say it again.
Syrup.
Say it again. Syrup.
Syrup.
there is a place in Utah. I mean,
Syrup.
probably everywhere. You who's here has been to Culver's? What's with you weird Midwestern people?
Me.
I've been to Culver's. Place is so
What?
good.
Culver's? It's right. Yeah.
Love that.
It's right.
Yeah.
It's
So
a.
good.
Sorry, New Jersey. We don't have that. We have White Castle.
That's fair.
I
It
don't
came,
know, that's
it
the
came
best we
from
can tell you.
Michigan,
No, it came from
Hamburger
Wisconsin.
Station.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always get those mixed up.
Culver's
They're
has the
close.
best.
Culver's just about 20 miles away from here.
Oh,
I've never been there
It's
though.
good, man. Get the cheese curd. But they have
Butterburger.
the butter burgers. Their ice cream's phenomenal. But they have they always have sweet tea, so you can like make your own like sweet tea with lemonade. No, it's good. Anyway, that's my story.
Popeyes offers sweet tea.
There you go. See. All right,
There
I
you go,
think
Popeyes.
that is all our questions. Did everyone here ask a question or that wanted to anyway? I think we got
We're
one from
good.
everyone. All right, cool. Well, first
Final
of all,
thoughts.
final thoughts. What did anyone have any like episode 200 like ruminations, I suppose?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
You're using big words.
I will
Yeah, I know.
put out
The
a
young
challenge.
ones don't
Syllables,
understand.
man.
Oh,
This is a 3-syllable show.
yeah.
This is below 3
Hans
syllables.
he's going to put out a thing.
If anyone beats me this year in Extra Life, I will give you an extra $50 to your Extra Life campaign
Dang.
directly to you.
So Hans
That's a challenge.
Hans has been, I believe, our top earner the last 2 years. Earned like just over $2,000 both years. It's a lot of money. That's a big challenge. I'm probably not up
This
for
turned
it.
into like a Girl Scout thing, didn't it?
I
We
think
gotta try to up.
I think Vinny might be able to take him. Vinny's
We
got.
can make bite me cookies.
Oh,
There you go.
Next year, it was going to be
anyone
amazing this year.
Does anyone have a
Next year
really
it'll be
good cookie
amazing.
recipe? Can
Toll House.
make some cookies.
Yeah.
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 Cool House.
Yeah, next year Extra Life is going to be amazing. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be amazing. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate taking 2 hours out of your Sunday afternoon or evening for some of you. I think it's dinner time for you on the East Coast. Again, like this has been an incredible like almost 4 years and a couple months. 200 episodes is crazy. I can't imagine that me or Dylan thought we'd still be doing this years later, and I think it's actually pretty cool that we kind of survived the like us not all working at the same place anymore problems. Like it's not been a non-bumpy ride, I suppose. There have definitely been some bumps, like losing our studio was hard.
Yeah.
Having to go entirely online was hard. But you know, we made it work, and I appreciate everyone who sticks around and listens to us every week. It means a lot. I guess you can find us at bitemepodcast.com. You can find us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.com/bitemepodcast. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/bitemepodcast. Is there anyone here who thinks they can whisper "bite me" better than Dylan? Like, is anyone willing to take that up?
I say we all do it at the same time.
Perfect. All right. I don't know how this will work because like I don't think these are synced nearly as well as we all think they are. But as Hans, like, has anyone here tried to sing "Happy Birthday" over Zoom?
No.
It absolutely does not work. Like everyone's just slightly off, and so everyone else slows down, and then everyone speeds up. It's the worst version of "Happy Birthday" you'll ever hear. So let's try and make
Luckily,
this happen.
this is
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2. I don't know. Hang on, like because I went.
Are we going on 1 or after 1?
You all can't see me, but I started it with 3 with 2 fingers up. Anyway, I think we'll go 3, 2, 1. Bite me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bite.
Bite me.